different.
Impactful. Cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, now, what's the name of the show?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
To bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it.
Allow me to reintroduce this
Queen.
From west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams.
Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
it is phenomenal.
Like the queen.
Right here.
who the world is this with so much drama.
From yo block to yo, y'all heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this with so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Gangsters of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
I almost didn't make it on time. There are 5 stalls in the bathroom, and my favorite one was occupied. It's the one with tall seats. Yeah. You know, I'm all tall and stuff. You sit low like a kindergarten stool or high. So anyway, hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Guess who's coming in today? Exactly, because we never hear from this particular woman. She does articles, but you know, to hear her actually talk is going to be great. Kelis, why not? She's big in Europe, known here, but... And, of course, she's Mrs. Nas and the boss. Bossy. That's the name of her new song. So we have the song. We have Kelis. She's on the cover of King magazine. I read the article. I got crazy questions for her. I'm sure you do, too. We'll open up the phone lines. Also, today, we're going to talk about the rest of the celebrities and, you know, what they're up to and stuff, including Robin Givens. That damn Robin Givens. And Little Kim, and a plethora of others. So keep it where you got it. Advice Hour, of course, we have that. And wide open phones. Everything's working today. The emails, the faxes. So it is what it is. Let's get started. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the show. Another fun-filled day with my family, my radio family. I'm excited about Kelis coming in today. Her album doesn't come out until June, but her new single, Bossy, so she's already done the video, and I got a letter from Kelis to her fans off the web, and it says, "What's shaking, guys?" So let's see. Where are we? Well, I finally shot my video. I look outrageous, in my words. It's for my song, of course, Bossy. Too Short is in it. The ultimate OG, and he's doing his thing. You should be seeing me any day now as I officially bossed up. What else can I share with you people? Oh, between me and you, I cut off all my hair. I chopped it off in the first scene of my video. And for all haters and naysayers and just plain fools, it's no weave, wig, or lace front or extension. It is my hair. It's the hair the good Lord provided me with all these years. And I feel absolutely outrageous. Wow. So then when you see her on King magazine, Is that her with the French roll, or is that her? Where's my reference point? Who took my King magazine? Oh, let me have that. Yeah, because I want to take a look to see if that's her with the new bossy hair. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to speaking with her today. She will be in during the last hour of the show, as opposed to the hour of truth. But that's okay, because we can gossip through the hour of truth. That damn Robin Givens. I just like to call her that damn Robin Givens because I know she's in New York. She's still on Broadway in Chicago. And perhaps somebody has told her, Robin, Wendy's going to talk about you. How you doing, Robin? I don't have a damn to say about you. You know what? I just saw episodes 2, 3, and 4. See, they let me see episodes a little at a time of the podcast. So I just saw and approved episodes 2, 3, and 4. And Robin, you were stellar in episode number 3. Our girl talk, your Mike Tyson talk, the whole bit. You were great. And then a lot of shenanigans going on in the office around here. You know, I have so much fun doing the podcast. It's almost like I just like ignore the camera. And I'm just going on with my day. So I'm running around. I'm not thinking about, my butt shots or anything. I'm just, running around doing stuff. I'm not overly conscious about anything. Every once in a while, you see my eyes open up too much. And, my hair, well, that's debatable. But it is what it is. It has a life of its own up there. And Robin, you were great in episode 3. Everybody who loves the Wendy Williams Experience podcast, look for them to be, oh yeah, this is Kelis with her hair cut off. Anyway, you're going to love episode 3 with Robin Givens. Episode 4 features, there's no guest. It's just me whiling out in the pink room and here on the radio. And then episode 5 features Bobby Brown. Oh. And so, that's a lot of fun. Bobby goes into the bathroom, and it takes a long time for him to go to the bathroom. And, shout out to my podcast camera crew. You guys catch the craziest stuff. So I'll let you know when those 3 podcasts will be, what do you call it, downloaded?
Will be up for the...
Will be up for availability on the download. Whatever. The Wendy Williams Experience, though, if you haven't checked it out, episodes 1 and 2 are already up. It's just, some nuttiness. It's like maybe 5 minutes episodes of just the nuttiness here at the radio station. What all goes on and stuff. So Starbucks is adding banana, which I love. Banana is the new flavor in Starbucks for the summer. They're going to offer banana versions of the blended Frappuccino drink throughout, North America. The flavor is also going to launch something similar to that overseas, but the flavor caters to customers who don't necessarily want to drink coffee. Green tea was last summer's non-coffee thing at a Starbucks. So this summer's non-coffee thing is going to be banana. Good, I'm glad about that. I'll take mine with a shot of espresso. I need my jolt, no matter what. Did you guys see in the newspaper that Meredith Vieira's contract on The View expires this summer? And so she very well might be the one replaced. See, not for nothing, her I could do without. I don't mind her, but I need my star and I need my joy. Everybody else, including Barbara, is subject for replacement, as far as I'm concerned. So they're saying that Meredith is in talks with the Today Show if Katie Couric decides to leave the slot. I think that's a better pick. Sorry, Kelly Ripa, but I think Meredith Vieira is a better pick for the Today Show than you. You're just not. You're too goofy, and I'll take that in the best way. You're just too goofy, and yeah, Cal. That's all. You know what? I was stuck. All right, what channel, what network does the Julia Louis-Dreyfus show come on? Is that NBC or CBS? CBS. Is it CBS? I think so, yeah. I was stuck on CBS all night last night. Didn't realize it until about 11 o'clock at night that, oh my gosh, I missed Black Night on UPN. What? I did not watch Girlfriends. I didn't watch Half and Half. And when I say I was stuck there, I'm telling you, I was stuck and laughing at John Cryer's show, at Julia Louis-Dreyfus. And I've seen John Cryer's show before. The problem was that it would come on and then there would be nothing else worth watching, so I'd change the channel. Those people had me from 8 o'clock at night to 10 o'clock at night. And then I switched up and I saw The Sopranos because that repeated on Showtime, and I wanted to see, or on HBO, which I loved that episode of The Sopranos. I wanted to watch it again. But yeah. No, don't take away my ghetto pass. Because now I know what I have to do on Monday nights. I will be back and forth. I love the girlfriends. I love half and half. You know, Eve is always there. If somebody asked me what I watch on Mondays, I would say Eve. I don't really watch that show, though. You know, I'm cheating on my Monday night lineup. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's 10 o'clock? Oh, my gosh. I never changed the channel. Those people on they had me glued the whole time. They have something there. Julia Louis-Dreyfus wasn't so successful with her other run with a sitcom. All it is Elaine. It's Elaine as a divorced woman trying to navigate her way through life, this new one. I only see her as Elaine. You know? Let's go to line number 2. It's Big Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hey, how you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing well. Hi, Jim. How are you today?
All right. I just want to say I had a fabulous time on my birthday last week at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, good, Jim.
Yeah, and also I'm the one that told you to lift your shirt up to show your tattoo.
Oh yes, yes. Did you see it? I didn't lift it. I actually see. I can't act on demand. It just has to be something that just happens.
Excuse me?
Did you get a glimpse?
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Okay.
All right, that's all right.
Well, thank you, Jim.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye, Jim. Oh, Jim is over and out. Speaking of the Laugh Factory, tomorrow night at the Laugh Factory, our host is Drew Frazier, the fabulous, incomparable Drew Frazier. And Drew, as a matter of fact, is going to be joining us in Puerto Rico, along with Michael Blackston and the comedian Roz. Roz was just on Jamie Foxx special. She's very funny. Let's go to line number 1. It's Tracy. Hey, Tracy. All it says next to your name is disgusting and nasty. Are we fighting? Oh. Tracy, call back. Derek is on line number 3. Hi, Derek. I'm Darren.
Yes.
Hi, Darren.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Okay, all it says next to your name is husband is lame.
Yes, my husband, Donald Jones, is lame. We have 4 children together, and I'm doing a friend a favor by helping her move. And long story short, I said, well, can you pick up our 3rd son from the school?
Yeah.
He tells me he can't. So I said, well, can you find somebody to do it for me? And he says, well, I don't have any place to stay. Where am I going to take him if I do pick him up? And I'm like, come on, let's not talk about that. We just need him to be picked up from school. You don't want him sitting there waiting.
How about Mickey D's, the mall stroll, an arcade, something?
Take him to the park. It's a nice day.
It's a beautiful day.
I'm going to be maybe a half an hour late. I just don't want him sitting there thinking that we forgot about him. He's only 4. He's in pre-K. Give me a break. He's just so thinking about himself and how he feels like he's been placed. I threw him out. He doesn't think about what he's doing to his kids.
Wait a minute. Are you guys, is your marriage intact, or did you really throw Donnell out?
The short of it is, I moved from Virginia to New York, and we were staying, I guess, in the shelter.
Okay.
And he had to do a couple of things in order for us to get an apartment. And he didn't want to comply.
Oh.
And I'm just like, what are you good for?
Wow.
Since you can't comply, you need to leave.
Yeah.
And we got into altercation, and he left. But you can't even see that your children are taken care of, and not even financially, but emotionally.
Yes.
And this is it's irking my nerve, and I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at myself for picking such a damn loser.
Wow. Is he the father? You said you have 4 children?
Yes.
Is he all their fathers?
Yes.
And so the 4-year-old is at school screaming for you.
Well, he will be when he finds out at 2:35 that no one is coming to pick him up. Because I'm usually standing out there. Exactly. And that's exactly how he does, too.
Damn. Wow.
I just want to vent because I think that women in general need to make better choices on the men that they pick. Even make better choices that you give who you give your time to.
And not only that, but for the single mothers, they need to understand that the grass is not necessarily always greener just because you have a husband.
Exactly.
Right?
Sometimes you could be married and still be a single parent.
Very true. Well,
so, and all this, when all that's said is done, we as women have to make better choices. Bottom line, that's it. That's all.
Thank you, Darren. That is a very, very good comment. Everybody keep it where you got it. More of that kind of drama as the show continues. You are on the right spot on the dial. You know how you know? How you doing? Who else says that? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right.
Wendy, man.
Presently, my husband just got discharged from the military. But now he's home, and I just want to tell him to get the out.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's WBLS 107.5 in the Wendy Williams Experience. Shout out to everybody in New Jersey. The sun is shining over New Jersey today. Spring is right around the corner, and while your problems will still be there, there's something about the warmer weather and the sunshine that just makes things a little bit more freaking palatable. Ugh, I am so with you. How about that, those New Jersey sisters, though, that got in that stabation? Did you guys see that on the news? Jay, the 14-year-old was stabbed by the 16-year-old sister. Wow. And why? And I know this went through your mind. I bet you they're Puerto Rican with the, swift with the knives. And I'll be damned if the neighbor, the neighbor was Hispanic. Wow. So I don't know. I never got a chance to see. I think I walked out of the room or turned my head or something like that. I never saw anybody from from their family. But just terrible. The neighbor said that the 14-year-old ran out of the house at 5:00 and she was bleeding from her toe. And she had no shirt on. And so the neighbor, Juliana Hoyas, 11 years old, an 11-year-old, saw all this and dialed 911. She was grabbing her chest and her back, and she was yelling for her mom and dad. The victim bolted, and I need help, I need help, I need help. It's just terrible, just terrible. And as somebody that has siblings, if you have siblings, you get into it. I remember I was friends with the Rubin twins, and was it Barry who stabbed Betsy or Betsy who stabbed Barry? It wasn't a huge, a murder case. It was with a butter knife at dinner. But just the fact, just the idea, and I think it was in the hand, but just the idea that, you get that mad that you want to, huh? I got stabbed with a compass. You got stabbed with a compass? By your sister? Damn.
I ended stuck right in the wall. I threw her right at her. She was playing with me.
You threw a knife and it hit the wall?
At my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Could you go around that, please?
Wow. Just terrible. And these are the kind of things that you regret so much, like when you get older. I was talking to my big sister today, and when I hung up the phone, I was just like, that's my sister, my friend. She's there when I need her and there when I don't. Yeah. And when you get older, you realize that friends are few and far between. Friends aren't really except for maybe one or two of them, and all you got really is your family. So if you can't get it on with your sister, when you start to date somebody and they say they don't get along with their family, you need further investigation before the knee-jerk reaction, which is to absolutely break up with the person or not go out with them anymore. Because my reaction, I come from a tight family, so my reaction to stuff like that used to be, oh, hell no, I want nothing to do with you. Until finding out there are people with shiesty mothers, shiesty sisters and brothers, shiesty no good fathers, and so, it involves further investigation, though. And then out on Long Island, the man shot a dog from his bedroom window and killed him. A Jack Russell Terrier, just a little doggy-woggy. His name was Duffy, just as cute as he was. Until Jeffrey, 52. His last name is Scher. He was arrested on Sunday, charged with animal cruelty. Shot from his bedroom window. They say he could serve up to 4 years in prison. he fired a .22 caliber pellet rifle at 12-year-old Duffy Wuffy. Duffy Wuffy. They later found the pellet rifle inside his house. He was annoyed that the dog was barking, and he felt like it was infringing on his Saturday afternoon. Hello. Hello. Yeah, you got a dog, keep it quiet. But you don't kill it. Wow. Duffy's owner cried and described finding her beloved pet dog in a pool of blood. Shut up, you effing dog. She's quoting to the cops what he said. Shut up, you effing dog. Shut up. There'd been, just terrible. Shout out to all the dog lovers. I'm not an animal lover, but my heart goes out, Like, what a terrible thing. Duffy Wuffy. Duffy Wuffy Scruffy. Okay, speaking of animals, look, I didn't make this contest up. I'm rolling my eyes because I know that you all are grown people, and having you make animal noises might be considered, what the F? But this has to do with the Universal Circus. So rock with us for a minute. Caller number 10 on the phones right now, who gives us your best animal call, will win a pair of passes to BLS night at Universal Circus in Newark, where I'm going to be hosting that night. But the bigger picture is that I'm giving away a pair of these circus tickets every hour at this same time all day. And then, what is it? Goes in the 5 o'clock hour or the 6 o'clock hour?
Up to you.
In the 6 o'clock, during the bonus hour, I am going to pull one of the winners from today's tickets for the circus, and that one person will get a pair of passes and hotel and flight and stuff to come to Puerto Rico. Does that make you want to cockle-doodle-doo? Damn it!
Yeah, baby.
See? Now, I started it up. I'm looking for caller number 10. Come on, let's get the phones.
Okay, they all game.
You're caller number 1. You're caller number 2. You're caller number 3. This is for the Universal Circus to qualify for Puerto Rico. You're caller number 4. You're caller number 5. You're caller number 6. You're caller number 7. You're caller number 8. You're caller number 9. Hi, WBLS. You're caller number 10.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're caller number 10.
Thank you.
You sound a little too sophisticated for an animal noise. But it's the Universal Circus. That's big. And Puerto Rico. That's what you qualify for. And you will find out today whether you win or not.
Okay.
Okay, so turn out the music, Goose.
Let's hear the noise.
What I need you to do, and if it's a weak animal noise, I'm going to have to hang up on you. They said I can do that. What animal will you be mimicking, sir?
We're trying orangutan, if I'm not too mistaken.
Oh, are you at the office now?
Excuse me?
Are you at the office now?
Yes.
Make it nice and loud. I don't care.
Oh, I can't do that, Wendy.
Come on. And you're a black man, too? You big black splaboo. He's going to do a damn orangutan. That's like eating chicken and watermelon at the job. Come on, go ahead and do it. It needs to be more dramatic. Take your hand off the microphone. Come on. You ready? It's good enough for me.
Okay.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
You got your passes for WBLS Universal Circus.
Okay.
It's WBLS night, actually, at the Universal Circus, the legendary Universal Circus. It rocks all 5 boroughs, all around the tri-state area. And you got your passes for Newark. And I'll be hosting that night at the Universal Circus, May 23rd. And now, my friend, you qualify to go to Puerto Rico with us.
That's sweet.
And you will find out by the bonus hour tonight whether you're going to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your name?
Michael.
Monkey boy? Where are you calling from, Michael?
I'm calling from my job in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Okay. Hey, Michael, thank you so much for listening. Hold on a moment. We're going to take all your information. Let us know your radio station.
107.5 WBLS.
Hold on. Oh, boy. It's Wendy on the radio, everybody. How you doing? So we took the people poll question yesterday, the day before, actually. Friday's question was after Thursday's Little Kim episode, and we asked you guys, for those of you who watched it, how many of, will you be back to watch? And 45% of you said no, and 55% of you said no. 55% of you said yes or no. Why? I forgot what it was. Anyway, it was close. It was almost like 50-50. 50% of people were turned off. They won't be back. I'll be back. I was disenchanted by the first episode, but I got the rundown from Entertainment Weekly in terms of what is going to be coming up, the description of the episodes. Okay, so we already passed March 9th. So this Thursday, Kim gets approval to reshoot her Lighters Up video. And Mo, her co-defendant, prepares to go to jail. Lala's husband verbally berates her because she's been neglecting her family for Kim. So see, once again, it's about everybody else, and I want it to be about Kim. Who cares about Lala and her husband? Mo, well, she was kind of involved, so, she's preparing to go to jail. But okay, fine. And then the following Thursday, March 23rd, Kim is still reshooting her Lighters Up video and hates the new footage. And Mo turns herself into prison. Upon finally returning home, Lala has a physical altercation with her husband. Well, it's still not, it needs to be more about Kim, but okay. Because I don't care. Lala, with all due respect, I don't care. And I don't care about... I care about Kim. I want to know more about Kim. Okay, so that's March 23rd, I just told you. Am I ruining the show for people? No, I'm not. I'm telling you what to look forward to. I mean, I can tell you about a beatdown, but, you still want to see it for yourself. It's like King Magazine told us who won Flavor of Love, but you all still tuned in. Hey, VH1, what did the overnights do for that episode? Highest rating ever. Did you hear that because Ozzy is taking his depression pills that he can't have sex with Sharon anymore?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure she's relieved. Please. March 30th, Little Kim gets into a heated argument with Kirk as she watches footage of the video reshoot, and she hates it. And also in the same episode during Fashion Week, Kim partners up with Marc Jacobs to sell T-shirts and performs at his after party. And then April 6th, Kirk. Who is Kirk? I don't know. I don't care about these extra people. But anyway, Kirk is hard to work. All right, wait. Kirk is working at the video. It's the second music video for Kim. This also proves disastrous as Murphy's Law is alive and well. Kim threatens to walk off the set. Okay. And April 13th, the final episode, is the farewell dinner at Mr. Chow's. Kim takes her hair down as she prepares for jail and turns herself into prison. Does that mean takes her hair down as in removes the weave? Because that would be cool. Like Kelis cutting her hair for her video, Bossy. And we'll talk to her about that today. She cut it right there on the camera in front of us. Thank you. And then Kim's mother passes out due to all the stress. And then that's it. Those are all the episodes there. So, and to me, I'll still be watching. I don't think I ruined it for you. Did I ruin it for you? I am not the ruiner. Debbie's on line number 3. She's 49 years old. She wants to talk about a stabbing last night. Debbie, what happened?
I heard on the news this morning the family was from the Dominican Republic. They moved a year ago, and the parents were working.
Yeah.
Just wanted to tell you, and I'm also picking up my child from school, which is where your last caller should be.
Yeah. Well, no, the husband.
Well, if the husband can't, you don't leave a 4-year-old outside.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't quite understand. I guess that's probably what she ended up doing. Leaving her grown friend to move herself while she runs and gets her 4-year-old.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Take care, Wendy.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, which is why tomorrow I am taking half a day here on the show. The first couple hours, well, Trev Holly, look, I got to do something. And it involves him. And it's very important. And so I'll be here for the second half of the show. The first half is going to be the best of best stuff. As a matter of fact, you know what you're going to hear tomorrow for the first half of the show? You're going to finally hear the conversation that I had with Gayle King. Jesus. Best friend of Oprah. Yeah. Dave is on the telephone. He's from 07712. Dave, line number 2. Hi, Dave.
Hey.
Dave, in the computer, it says a man came to your door and asked you for a professional.
On my door, was looking for some guy who lives with his aunt, a brother. Now, I'm a white guy, and my lover is a black guy.
Okay.
And his brother knocks on the door. He's looking, say, where's the guy who lives with his aunt? Didn't have no name, nothing. I'm at work, and my lover's like, I don't know. It's like, what? So he calls me up on the phone, screaming at me like I'm having tricks coming to the house.
Wow.
So we're having this big blow-up fight about it. And I just want to know that, should I be worried, like, is he trying to slip his dirt into mine? Because I've been faithful to this mug for almost 7 years. 7 years in June.
Wow. Well, I know what you mean. I don't know. It requires...
I know it was probably some crackhead, chickenhead, knucklehead.
Right.
Out the wrong door, but damn.
Yeah.
For him to question me...
Yeah.
Like, you having tricks coming to the house? I'm like, you know what, punk? First of all, if I was having tricks, they wouldn't be coming to the house. That's one. 2, I ain't bringing anything. I ain't trying to do that. Not in this day and age.
Yeah.
We negative. We trying to stay negative.
Yeah. HIV negative.
I wanted to see if Wendy wants to.
It's Wendy.
I'm sorry. I've been slipping on hold. I've been calling like 10 times.
And you're
on the road to come take my grandmother to dinner just so I can clear my head.
God, I'm sorry.
I'm going crazy.
I don't know. It requires further investigation. But if you said that, you live in a place where, there are crackheads and maybe less savory people, then strange knocks at the door should be understandable on your partner's behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Well, absolutely. But at the same time, baby girl, dang. He calls me up and goes, hello? Let me school you. I said, school me? He said, let me school you what just happened to me. I said, what just happened? Some knucklehead knocks on the door looking for some white boy. Maybe I'm one of the few on my block.
Right.
But got a little flavor, thank the Lord.
Right.
But ask me, look and say, well, who's the guy who lives with his aunt? He was like, no one lives here with his aunt. Well, do you want to? I was like, shut up, Frank. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Beat that. I said, shut up, boo. I said, don't even say that.
Boo.
He's like, I'm for real. And now we ain't speak in 2 days. He's still thinking that I'm bringing tricks to the crib.
Shout him out and say something nice. You got 15 seconds. Say something nice to Frank.
I love you.
What?
Oh, you got this.
He hung up. What happened? Damn. Frank, Dave loves you. Frank, Dave wasn't trying to give another man a professional. He only has eyes for you. Boo. Oh, boy. All right, everybody. We have the bonus, advice hour coming up next hour. Keep it where you got it. I'll be taking your telephone calls, your faxes, your emails, and I'm here. So let's get it cracking. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody. Okay, it's advice hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. And I see, though, real quick, and then we can discuss this next hour. If anybody wants to add anything to it, I'll elaborate a bit and then we'll move on. The president of Geffen Records has stepped down, has left the building. Well, what does that mean for Keisha Cole and the Pussycat Dolls and the Black Eyed Peas? Oh. Shout out to the Harlem Crew. They say, Wendy, this time your mouth is just too damn big. You're always spoiling the end of television shows. First, The Flavor of Love. No, King Magazine did that. And now you want to tell us everything about Little Kim's show. Damn, damn, damn. Can you keep your big mouth shut sometimes? I'm sorry, Harlem Crew. Look, here's another one. This person is screaming. Look how big the writing is. Now I understand why nobody likes you. Your big mouth. Let people watch the effing show before you spoil the ending for us. Wow. You guys, you're still going to watch the show. I didn't tell you what happened. I mean, damn. Let's just go into the medical minute. Damn you. Look, girls, I'm revisiting this topic because I've become very serious about shaving under my arms. And I told you this a few weeks ago. And then I wanted to tell you something about older women and bearing more twins. Maybe we might have talked about that, but I want to revisit the shaving thing. The more often they say a woman shaves under her arms and uses antiperspirant, the sooner she gets breast cancer. And that's what the leading immunologist, Dr. Chris McGrath at Northwestern University, says. He studied women with cancer he studied women with cancer after his wife died in 1989. And this is his quote. There's a strong correlation between underarm hygiene habits and breast cancer. He cites that ingredient, aluminum, which is usually the first ingredient in any recipe for deodorant. If you look at the back of your deodorant, I'm not moving away from the secret because it's what worked for me before I lost my sense of smell. And now I just can't be trusting just anything to anybody. But that little tuft of hair that you can grow, at least that's a little bit of protection between the aluminum and your skin. I don't know. I mean, on date nights, the hair leaves on particular, but I'm scared and I don't know what to do. And I asked my GYN and she said, well, there is something to be said for that. And, people, researchers have made a correlation between aluminum and breast cancer. Your lymph nodes are right there under your arms. Wow. And when you shave under your arms, the best thing to do is to shave at a time when you're not going to be using deodorant right away. So at least your follicles have a chance to close. So now, even when I go under my arms, I'll do it and give myself 24 hours before I apply deodorant. What about if you don't use a razor? If you use what? Nair. I think it's all it all opens up your follicles. Yeah, she said, what about Nair? Star did. I think it all opens up your follicles. We talked about older women and kids. I'm going to keep it at that. That's Wendy's Medical Minute. Ladies, just, pick and choose and be careful. And I don't go for the natural because, don't take offense to this, natural people, but many of you all really stink, and you think that Tom's crap is really, working for you. I remember what you smelled like. I remember. Okay, let's dip to line number 1. Nanette.
Yes.
Now you're from Coatesville, Pennsylvania. Hi, Annette.
Yes.
Annette.
How are you?
So now it says here you have an issue with a publisher?
Yes. I am an avid book reader, and I didn't want to give her name, but I am because I'm so irate. It was Terry Woods. She's a black author, and I read her book, and I have a brother who's incarcerated. Mm-hmm. So he wanted me, I ordered them for him, and he didn't know it. And when I wrote him to let him know I did, he let me know he had already read it via someone in the prison already had sent it. So I went and checked my bank to see if they had started the process, and they didn't, so I stopped payment on the check.
Okay.
Terry Woods called me 9 o'clock in the morning, and she told me she was herself, that she had just fired every GD body in her office because she came back off of maternity ward and nobody's doing nothing right.
Terry, you had a baby? Congratulations!
And then she goes on to call me the B word. She says, why would you stop payment on your check and not stop the order. I mean, I apologized to her and told her, maybe that I was wrong for not going back online and canceling the order, but I was under the assumption, like anything else, the order does not go out unless you're paid. Well, she went on to tell me that's what's wrong with you so-and-so black people. You can't do nothing in good faith.
Well, she's black, too.
Yeah,
and if her baby's father is who I think her baby's father is, she's got more drama than she could ever possibly imagine.
That's my dilemma, because I finally said to her, I said, excuse me, you have very poor telephone and business etiquette. I said, and then she went on to say how black people's always stealing from her and thieving. And I said, I'm not, that is not.
Okay, Nanette, I appreciate this call, but this is advice hour.
Right.
Do you just want to vent?
Yeah, no, I don't want to vent.
Okay.
I have already taken some steps, and I wanted to see what your take was on it, because they have put me in touch with the Attorney General, and I was going to go forward with this. But being that she's a black woman, I didn't want to really do that, and I wanted to know what your take was on it.
My take is my life is too filled up to be calling the Attorney General and suing over, some $15 books.
I don't want to sue.
You canceled the order, and yes, it's true. Progress is stalled unless somebody steps up and takes note, writes the FCC for everything said on the radio. Gets in touch with the Attorney General because of Terry. What would I do? Since you're asking me, I'm too busy for that.
Okay.
I'm too busy for that. She'll get hers, and I canceled my check, and I got my money, and I learned how she is. Now, if you choose to ever buy another book from her,
no, that will never happen.
Okay, that's fine. But if you ask me what I would do, I'm too busy to be calling the Attorney General. I have bigger fish to fry. I call in the big dogs for bigger things.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Take care.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Terry. Who's your baby's father? Are you still with him, Terry? You doing? All right. Shout out to Maya on line number 2. Now, she just came out of a 2-year relationship, and she wants to know, should she go back? Maya, how long have you been out of the relationship? Maya?
What?
2
weeks.
2 weeks? Okay. Why are you teetering on going back? Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, no, the answer is no. She's like on the phone with blade to wrist. Line number 3 is Tiara, and she's got issues with her baby's father. Hi, Tiara. It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you today?
Fine. How are you?
Good. So what's going on with, how old's the baby?
Well, it's like he's 7 weeks old, and like his father, he's like in and out of state and everything, and I'm trying to figure out, like, should I really try to give him a chance to be in the baby's life? Because, like, I really don't need him to, like, support me or anything. But, like, because I have, like, a big family, so they helping me. So, like, I was trying to figure out, should I really try to give him a chance, or should I just leave him alone? Because he hasn't even came and seen the baby or anything since he's been born. Well,
this is what you do. You don't shut him out of the child's life. He hasn't proven to be a bad man, just an irresponsible, neglectful son of a you-know-what. But what you need to do is keep your legs closed to him, and your personal relationship with him needs to be as mother of the child. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is you need to get your child support. And if he ever decides to come see the child or not, at this point, the baby's not going to remember. But what you're trying to work towards is making sure that by the time the baby does remember, do you remember your earliest childhood memory? See, I remember being 3, and I remember being 4. And I really remember being 5. So, you want to make it so that he is able to come into the child. Get your money.
Yeah, that's what I found today. So.
And start working towards some sort of co-parenting relationship. And so where was all this knowledge about him over 7 months ago when you all were messing around with no condom?
But it wasn't really there, like, because I was just like being silly and stuff. So like now,
well, when you do silly, irresponsible things, you usually end up with this pile that you have right here.
Yeah.
All right, well, get your money.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye bye.
All right, you too. Bye bye.
And don't cut him out of the child's life, by the way, unless he deserves it. And that's a big unless he deserves it, because that's what we want to do, but it's not fair to the child. So, Latifah's on line number 1, and something about a car accident?
Yeah.
What happened, Latifah? It's Wendy.
Oh, hey, Wendy, listen. I was in a car accident, and the guy was driving, but when the cop came, she said she was driving, so that's what they call in the police report. And it happened on a Sunday, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So on Monday was like President's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't do anything because it was closed. So I couldn't change the police report. So I went to the court today, and she said like, her story is the exact opposite of mine. So they don't. So whose side are they going to believe? Like, what else should I do to make it correct? Because I want to write. I can write a complaint. Write a complaint against the driver, and being that she's not the driver, they won't do anything about it. So, like, I don't.
You know what? Maybe was it at an intersection where maybe there was a camera?
No, it was no camera because it's like in a small town. It's a real small town. I doubt they have a camera.
And you sound really young.
Yeah, I'm 23 though.
Okay, and get yourself an attorney.
Get an attorney.
And you want to know what? Because you didn't look at the police report before the cop drove off to verify everything with the cop to make sure everything was everything. I don't know. I'm not the law, but it might be too late.
It might be too late
because it's your word against their word, and.
But like the cop wasn't there. Like when he came, we were all outside of our cars. So like when I called the cop and I talked to him, he's like the only thing he could say is like when he told us he asked for identification, who was the driver, she said something.
Okay, well they got over on you, and maybe a lawyer will tell you different, but they got over on you.
Okay.
Bye, Latifah. Line number 5. That's a shame. You know what? That's where a camera phone comes in handy. Take a picture of who's getting out of the passenger seat and the driver's seat. So it might be too late for Latifah, but it's not too late for us. I don't have a camera phone. Hi, Deborah.
How are you?
Hi. It says here that you're 40 years old and you want to talk about an older woman and children.
Right, because you did mention it earlier, just briefly, but I wanted to get the whole story. And I figured, well, since you've got the time on the next hour, could you give it?
Sure. Well, it says, now this is according to, wait, hold on, Goose. It says, now this came from a fertility expert named Dr. Beckerman. Now, he's in Washington, D.C. And he says that most women know that if they wait until they're older, they may have a more difficult time getting pregnant. Right. But they may not realize that they also have an increased chance of having twins. Now, he's a fertility expert.
Right.
And he says that... that's because older women may produce more eggs. Now, see, that's weird. I thought the eggs died out.
Wow. They become more older, and so they're not as fresh, quote unquote.
Not as fresh, but
if you're 21,
maybe there's a lot more, but they're not quite as fresh.
Right.
Some rotten eggs in there.
Well, no, it is. It could be there's more dropping down to the fallopian tube.
Well, he also says since the quality of eggs deteriorates with age, one theory is the body may try to compensate for producing more eggs, which increases the odds of having twins.
Gotcha.
So a lot of times we think that older women have twins because they use, the in vitro.
Right.
But in actuality, it could be natural.
Gotcha. And also, real quick on the deodorant thing, it's antiperspirant that has the aluminum. I never noticed it in just regular deodorant.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's when you look at if you look at something that's just plain old deodorant, it doesn't have the aluminum in there.
Does Secret make deodorant, or do they just make antiperspirant?
It's very hard to find.
Well, this is what you can do. You can get Botox under your arms for the antiperspirant, so you don't perspire, and then use deodorant, and then our boobs are saved, and we won't get breast cancer.
Exactly.
Hey, Deb, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
I seriously am going to try that one. I'm glad she got through. All right, you guys, keep it where you got it. We got the results of the Wendy Williams People Poll, and we'll be taking more of your letters and phone calls regarding advice. Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get you, but that book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS.
Yeah, yo, what up, man? It's your boy Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying?
What's up? This is Bushwick Bill.
Check it out, man. It's your boy Loon represent Boss Up Entertainment. And right now, you are listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
It's Wendy with the throwback from way back.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh. It is what it is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Shout out to the whole Jersey. Everybody used to go to Zanzibar. Yeah, you know. So anyway, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. I'm taking caller number 10 right now on the telephones at 866-GET-WENDY. Caller number 10 on the phone will have to give me that animal sound. You know what? We're going to have to double up on this next hour. We only have 2 minutes. This is not enough time. Can we? All right. We'll do that next hour. As a matter of fact, we'll give away 2 pair of passes for the Universal Circus next hour. This hour of the show is brought to you by St. Ives Whipped Silk. And I love it. It's beautiful. It is the lotion. It is affordable. Whipped Silk from St. Ives. They whip it really, really fast. Makes your skin noticeably soft, and it absorbs easily. It is not greasy. It even comes in a dispenser that says, I'm something special. That's what the dispenser says. I'm something special. Take a look at St. Ives. It is affordable. It's St. Ives. It's everywhere. It's St. Ives. It's Whipped Silk from St. Ives, and we love it. Oh, hell. Yeah, right. We'll do the giveaway next hour. All right, you can turn this up or play a funny or something like that. Oh, I'm so distracted. Oh, right, back to the scene. It is what it is. Hey.
Hey. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Now, anybody know Miss Jones?
Oh, my God.
We got to get into this.
Clonesy. Do we really have to talk about that?
Yeah, just real quick.
What?
Anybody know Miss Jones? Anybody know Tasha? Y'all need to tell Tasha she need to get some creativeness in her body and really start becoming her own person. You know, we put it together real hard. We was going for 4 years, and you had 4 years to get it together and become the queen of this whole situation. And, you know, people getting real tired of hearing the knockoff, you know what I'm saying? You've been here long enough, become your own person and get your own identity. Rest on your own laurels. Nobody in this city can say that they did what the queen of this whole thing has done. I need the bomb, okay? So, you know, Tasha, get your own identity, become your own person, stop biting. Do your own writing, stop biting.
Wow. Slay you later. Clonesy. Hey, like it's clones.
Wendy Williams.
Every state wanna be like, wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna dress like, wanna sound like, style stealing, clone, biting ass everywhere, non-reality scene.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, let's see. Vernell Glover, she listens to the show every day. Oh, Taryn, I don't have today's people poll. She listens to the show every day, and I've scared her about yet another thing. Look, my mission's not to scare you all and wrap you all up in my crazy mentality, but Vernell says, okay, Wendy, first off, I was terrified to pump gas at night after you went on about the killer trying to climb out of my back seat. So now I use the full service pump and I pay the man through the passenger window like you do. After that, I refuse to use the cloth napkin in restaurants because all you talk about are the nasty people sneezing and wheezing and wiping off their snot in the cloth napkin. Now I'm absolutely terrified that I'll get cancer if I shave my underarms, then apply deodorant. I am now a certified obsessive compulsive worrywart. Thanks. It's from V. Well, V, it's me and you over here. We'll keep each other company while everybody else lives out there not knowing what will become of them. All right, 866-GET-WENDY. We're about to jump on the telephones because it's still advice hour. Don't forget, Kelis will be here for the last hour of the show. We're going to have some fun with her. Yesterday's people poll question was, are you and your mate shacking up? Are you living together? 30% of you all said yes, and 70% said no. So today's people poll question is, do you think it's better to live with someone before getting married? I'll answer. The answer is yes. I think. Well, I do. I just think living together, it shows you different sides of people that you don't normally get when you're just dating them. And I don't care if you have a toothbrush and the top drawer at their house. You're not living with the person. You don't see how they are, how efficient or not they are with bill paying, and some really important things. Some of the most important glues that keep marriages together or people compatible are the things you don't see that you see once you're living together. So, yeah, I do. I think it's better. But you go to my website if you'd like to participate in the People Poll question, the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. And the question is, do you think it's better to live with someone before getting married? Okay. I'm going to ask Kelis that, too. I don't know whether she and Nas were living together. Like that all happened pretty fast, where they got married. Anyway, line number 2 is a young lady. I don't know how to read your last name. Is it Aria?
Hello.
Hi, Aria. Is your name Aria?
Atia.
Atia? Mm-hmm. Hi, it's Wendy. Atia, how are you?
Hi, Wendy.
All right, enough with the baby voice.
No, that's my voice.
You're 25 years old and I am not your man. Come on.
You are funny.
Come on. All right, so let's talk about your baby's father, because I see that's what it says in the computer.
Yes, this guy has been in and out of my daughter's life. My daughter's 2.
Yeah.
And he's been in and out of my daughter's life. I don't know whether he's getting high or what. My question is to you, Wendy. I currently am engaged to another man, and he does not mind that he is he doesn't mind if he comes to see his daughter, but my thing is this. I want the best thing that's for my daughter, and the best thing is not for him to be in and out of her life. What should I do?
I think that he has until her 3rd birthday to either get himself together or not. Because at 2, she's going to vaguely... First of all, I mean, it's all she knows right now, but she's not going to remember this. So I think you need to approach your daughter's, your child's father with an ultimatum. And as far as him getting high, was he getting high when he was your boyfriend?
Hell no, Wendy.
Why are you talking like this? Are you at work?
Yes.
Why did you just say that? I understand. Now I understand. Damn you. Okay, so what would I do? I would have a totally separate conversation with my child's father that has nothing to do with my fiance. And that conversation would not be based on my fiance being in my daughter's life forever, because you never know where that's going to go.
You're right.
I mean, we would like, marriage to last forever, but you just never know. Mm-hmm. But the picture right now is that he's in and out of her life. And why do you say you don't know whether he's getting high or not? Is there something about his behavior?
Yeah, he looks different now. His skin isn't clean. He's like, when I see him, he's jittery. He could never look me in my eye. I mean, and I know the signs. My mom has been getting high for years.
Sounds like he's getting fired up. Mm-hmm. Fired up. Okay, so here's the deal. Supervised visits, not in your marital home, and definitely not in his home or with his family or nothing like that. Like you meet him at Mickey D's for a Happy Meal, and that will go on until her 3rd birthday.
Wendy, you are so funny.
I mean, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, meet him someplace public, and not at his mother's house. Because while she might not be a bad woman, sorry, you have to treat her like her son is treating your child.
No, his whole family is dysfunctional.
Okay.
I don't even want to get into that.
Well, you were into it 2 years ago.
His brothers is his cousins and brothers, and his mom and his aunt had babies by the same guy. So his brothers
okay,
and sisters
he has 6 months to get himself. When are you actually getting married?
There's not a date. It hasn't been a date set yet.
Oh, boy. Okay. I was going to say he has until the wedding, but okay, never mind with that. You know what? He has 6 months to get himself together and prove to you that he is a worthy and responsible parent. And even then, don't let your daughter alone with him.
Oh, never. She has never been.
Don't.
Never.
And you know what? And do you live with your current fiance?
Yes.
Okay. Don't let him come up in your house. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, like taste the joint and whatnot. Meet him up at the Starbucks. Let your daughter have one of those hot chocolate popsicles, one of them banana shakes that they're going to be featuring for the summer, and have, your crackhead baby's father sit there with you. You know what I'm saying? Looking all stupid. And let him know that in 6 months, it's not going to be like this.
Okay.
Is he paying child support?
No, Wendy.
He's a bum. I want to say cut him off, but I'm on the radio talking to people, so I can't.
That's the whole thing. I'm like, yo.
Okay, you're going to have to figure this out on your own.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See, because of the radio, there's certain things that I just can't say. I'm pro-choice, and I also believe in bailing on everybody. Like, nobody, as far as I'm concerned, is beyond bailing, including your own mother. So, but, I feel funny about saying certain things on the radio. You're going to have to figure that one out. You're a big girl. You're 25. You were mature enough to lay down with no condom with him. And now you've gotten yourself together enough to move on with your life. You're engaged with no date. Maybe no ring. I don't know. I didn't ask her that one. But, yeah, you figure that out on your own. Good luck with that, Ari.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job,
Put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
welcome to the Hour of Truth, party people. Kelis will be in next hour. She wasn't able to make it this hour, but the phone lines are open for you. And Puffy has got an opinion about everything, including body hair. Do you think he shaves or not shaves? See, I picture Puffy to be as bald and smooth as a baby, or meticulously cut into a particular shape, just like like real girlied up down there and around there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but I'll get to that in a moment. Lisa Serrano, thank you so much for reminding me of what I did see when I woke up to take my son to the bathroom last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning. I think that's when Oprah repeats. And I saw Serena and Venus Williams sitting on the Oprah set along with Jada Pinkett, who Lisa says, Wendy, Venus, Serena Williams, along with Jada Pinkett, who I believe to be was a dude in the past. She came out and was sitting on the couch with her legs wide open. For a woman, let alone Oprah, sidebar, she was wearing a pair of unflattering jeans, but the makeup and hair looked flawless. Yeah, her makeup and hair were flawless. She was absolutely sitting like a dude, and she was doing all this, talk to the hand, when you take one hand and you slap it in the other like a dude. And, to do that once to make a point is one thing, but she was just hand slapping. And then she leaned down on her thigh. You know how you lean like this and you put your hand on your knee? And she's talking to Oprah. Like, I thought she was going to call her son for a minute there. But she is a beautiful woman. And I applaud her for her Girl Power children's book. I like that a lot. I hope she keeps that series going. And as far as the Williams sisters, Lisa Serrano says, let's talk about Serena, or is it Venus? Well, they both look so hurt. The hair was a frizzy mess. They looked like their weave had been on the end of a thread, yada, yada. And the bigger one had on a pink satin dress. I assume she designed it with a little bolero jacket, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Here's the thing. The Venus sisters, the Williams sisters, to me, it is what it is. And you know what I'm just glad about? I'm just glad that they even aspire to be more than just tennis players. Like, I love that they'll take an L on a few tennis matches now that they've amassed their money and their name will go down in histories. They will take an L on some tennis matches to spend time drinking too much champagne and being wobbly coming out of parties. To me, I like to see my Williams sisters normal. Is that okay to call that normal? Because that is what a lot of girls their age are doing. They're if they have the cachet to get into, Jay-Z party or whatever, and they drink alcohol, that's what they're doing. They drink a little, get giggly, and they come out. As opposed to being, holed up in some damn tennis camp, practicing to be these tennis drones. That great, you won, but what did you really get out of, life and your youth and all that? I take the Williams sisters any way I can get them. I mean, I talk about them here on the show, but they are who they are. There's no changing that. I swear they could both pass for Patrick Ewing's sisters. Oh, no, well, I said it, you thought it. And Jada and Will, you know what? Next to Bobby and Whitney, that is one of the longest running marriages that you will ever see in Hollywood. Jada and Will be together forever because she's as masculine as he is feminine. And it works. It works for them. It works. It is what it is. And I know it was just funny. I only glimpsed for a moment because I just want to see Oprah's reaction as Jada was talking. And in reading Oprah's mind, I was just like, Oprah's sitting back saying, "Look at this freak couch. Look at the Williams sisters. Look at Jada. Look at it. Damn. Yeah. Jada looked real thin too. She looked like a skinny dude, you know. Let me shut up before she buys my radio station and sends me home." You know what? Essence Atkins from Half and Half is dating Ace Young from American Idol. She introduced him, according to my friend John Murray, who gossips. She introduced him at the NAACP Image Awards after John teased her about rumors that she was dating Eric Benet. Ace is a talented white guy, from what I've understood. He's since first mentioning him the other week, dealing with Essence Atkins. Very talented. He did not win American Idol, obviously, because you'd know him better, but they were introduced by a mutual friend around Valentine's Day of 2005. And he even did a guest episode of Half and Half last fall. There's still an item. There is no truth to the rumor that Essence Atkins is dating Joey Lawrence, although she probably tapped it. Because I'm telling you, Joey Lawrence is looking. I missed my glimpse last night. Before I knew it, I was all caught up in everything going on the Julia Louis-Dreyfus show and John Cryer and everything. Ooh, I missed my glimpse of Joey Lawrence and my chuckalation with the girls on Girlfriends. So Maisie is on line number 3 and wants to talk about hoops. Hey, Maisie.
Hey.
Oh, how do you say your name? How do you say your name?
Maze, M-A-Z-E.
Oh, okay. Oh, she spelled it M-A-I-Z-E.
M-A-Z-E.
Hi, Maze.
What's going on?
How are you today? Let's talk about hoops.
I'm pretty good. I'm going to get on hoops because, there's some wild business going on. I don't know if Flav caught it when he was doing the show, but this hoops is on a website.
Oh, yeah, naked.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, not naked, but, we saw the websites.
Which one? The MyDarlingNikki.com?
There's a bunch of websites that have hoops on them.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and she looks very seductive and very pretty, and something that Flav was only able to attain back in his heyday. You surely don't think a 48-year-old, burnt up raisin. Flav, I mean that with love, but it is what it is.
Hey, he better off New York, because at least shoot.
I know. See, I think New York would have been truer to Flav than Hoops will be, because Hoops is not, as far as I'm concerned, she's using him for an opportunity, and that in actuality is what all those girls should have been on that show for, because who the hell is going to kiss Flavor Flav, on national TV or at all?
Well, I don't know, because, Flav probably put it down on them, What's New York talking about? They made love.
Well, do you want to know why?
They made music.
That's why, like for Flav's emotions, I wish that he chose New York, because they probably love hard and fight hard.
Hey, God knows what's up.
Yeah. All right, Maze. Thanks.
No problem, Miss Wendy. Hey, Miss Wendy.
Yes?
How you doing?
All right. Johnny. Stupid. Line number 5. Hi, Maze. I see you, Maze. Is Jimmy, and Jimmy wants to talk about Jada on Oprah. Hey, Jimmy.
How you doing, Wendy? Hello?
Go ahead. I was trying to take my sips while you talk.
Yeah, I heard a delay. Yeah, you know what? I saw that, Wendy. It was a pretty good show yesterday, but you know what? The reason why she was sitting like that, Wendy, is because she's really short. And if you notice that couch, if you watched it, it was really, really big. And she didn't want to sit like on the edge. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be right. So she decided to kind of sit back, and that's the best she could do.
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah. So just letting you know, FYI, But she is in a rock band, so maybe she's psyching herself up for her rock thing, that she does at night. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh.
It is what it is. We still love her.
Yeah, we still love her. She's a pretty girl. You know? she's set for life.
Yeah.
She's a woman, a mother. But, I think it's more that rock thing, really, more than anything else. But she's cool, though.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah, I think it's that rock, that heavy metal, the head banging, jumping around, screaming, angry, tough.
Mm-hmm. Bye, you doing?
All right, Wendy, I'm going to let you go. How you doing? Have a good one.
Bye. Oh, he was pulling. He was taking a pull and trying to hold it in. He said, I'm going to let you go. How you doing? Jimmy getting lit listening to the experience. No, you didn't. All right, so there's big things going on for friend to the show, Antoine Fuqua. That is, hey, Lisa, it's time to have Antoine back on the show. I like Anton. That is Layla Rashawn's husband, the director of Training Day. Well, he has been chosen, I should say, by Biggie's mom to do the life and times of B.I.G. It's going to be the film to detail Biggie's life. And I think, Miss Wallace, I think you made a good choice. Here's what she says. The film will be directed by Anton Fuqua, a very nice director. He's very talented. Who's gonna play Biggie? I don't know. Who's gonna play me? Oh, she is so Hollywood. I'm almost embarrassed. I don't know yet, but we're in the process of casting now. Hey, Miss Wallace, can whoever plays you have that voice? Who's going to play me? The DJ on the radio, chronicling the whole thing. I'm available? Okay. Aaron is Aaron is on line number 2. He's 42. And he wants to talk about me on a Jodeci album. Hey, Aaron. Aaron?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing? I've never even heard that piece of work. I've never heard.
I was going through some old cuts this weekend.
Yeah.
And I came across a Jodeci album. And you coming through the intro.
Yeah.
So I was like, how did that experience come about?
Bunch of Heinekens and some Get Right.
You don't even remember?
Yeah, no, I do remember. I was hot as a pistol back then too.
It's funny because I heard it before, but at that time I was living on the West Coast and I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You know what? I was on in New York at that time, and I was doing it. That was over 10 years ago. That was about 15. Damn, that was about maybe 14 years ago. Wow. And I was doing it.
Your age now.
No, I'm showing my experience, how long I've been in the game doing this damn thing.
All right, handle your business, Mama. Go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying, I was doing it in New York and on the radio, and my show was the show to be on to, promote your music and stuff like that. And I subsequently, met up with everybody, Mary and Jodeci. That was when Uptown Records, was just jumping off. Me and Puffy had a totally different relationship back then. Okay. And they asked me to. What did I do? I did like the top 8 at 8 countdown or something, because that's
exactly.
I was doing nights at Kiss back then. Kiss here in New York.
Okay.
And they asked me to do it. So I went to the studio. I remember lots of Get Right and lots of Heinekens.
I thought it was kind of nice when I heard you pop in. It was kind of unexpected.
What did I do?
I said it was kind of nice to hear you pop in and do the intro.
Oh, okay.
Because now that I know who you are, so it kind of associates what you do now.
Yeah, thank you for listening. Because I know.
Second question is, I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm going to attend your party.
Oh, good.
So I was like, what should I wear to your party?
Punk panties?
No, Mama, don't do those.
Okay, how about a nice pair of shorts and your choice of button-down short-sleeve shirt, or maybe a T-shirt. Let me just say this. We're on the beach. So, therefore, I'm going to be leaving my shoes right over at the water. And they can float away if they want to. They're going to be a pair of rubber thongs. They can float if they want to. I'm going to have a drink in one hand, and I'm going to leave the other hand up for grabs. and
something like linen or something.
No, too formal. It's a beach party, and we gonna get down. See you on the beach.
Wendy, man.
So I called you like 3 weeks ago about me and my boy had a threesome and how he touched my butt. He came to me saying that he really want to have sex with me.
Well, you should have known that when he touched your butt.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Today's R&B and classic soul, the Wendy Williams Experience, here till 7 o'clock. And a special good afternoon to everybody, including Cindy Lamore, who's working hard for the money at Walden Books, store number 1243. There in Valley Stream. No, that you're in Green Acres. Oh, sorry. But you are Team Valley Stream. That's what it says. Are you Valley Stream or Green Acres? The point is that you're Walden Books. And I'll see you right around June 20th for my, for some book signings for the Ritz Harper excursion. Drama is her middle name. Hey, you guys. So Michael Bolton released a statement regarding Nicolette Sheridan. He says Nicolette is going to be difficult for me to split time. And the last thing she's expecting is an engagement soon. But she and I will have an announcement very soon. Isn't that interesting? Good for her. Love is special. The second time around. Yeah. Oh. Let me talk to you about LA weight loss. Okay, so for dinner today, or lunch today, I had a big bed of spinach, again, raw spinach, the lettucey kind, with some cut up grilled chicken that I bought from the deli across the street. Just cut up dried grilled chicken. And then I had them put... The thing about me is because the whole taste thing, I don't mind eating things with very, very little dressing, which helps me with weight loss. I remember when I was able to taste that couldn't have been me. I couldn't have done it. But I squeezed lemon juice over the spinach and the chicken. And I also put just a little bit of fat-free Italian dressing. And for my lunchtime is all mixed up. Because, for instance, I just ate lunch 20 minutes ago. But about 2 hours ago, I did have a little block of cheese. A little block of half-fat cheese. It was delicious. I savored every morsel. And a handful of grapes. Earlier this morning, I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. All right, I bit a little bit of the yolk because I love the yolk. And then I threw the rest of the yolk away. On both. That's the best part, isn't it? How can you make deviled eggs without the yolk? Anyway, I had 2 hard-boiled eggs for breakfast and my cup of Senka. And I went off to the gym. For dinner, I'm not sure what I'm going to have. I think I probably, pick something up on the way. I'll get takeout from Cheesecake Factory or something like that. I love being on LA weight loss because you eat. It's great. Would you like to lose some weight? Would you like to feel great about yourself? Summer is coming, and you might feel great about your job, and you might feel great about your personal life, and there might be everything great, but there's that one thing deep down inside, and you know what it is. You don't even discuss it with people. It's your weight. Oh, you put on a brave face. There ain't nothing wrong with a big, strong girl. I know. I've been there. And by the way, so is Star Jones, you say. Not that she lost weight on LA weight loss, but I'm just saying, we build up these walls, these barriers between me and you. Write down LA weight loss telephone number. When you get around to it, when you want to, give them a call. Don't be nervous about them being inconveniently located. There are over 600 locations throughout the United States. I know that there's one near you or your job. Also, don't be nervous about the price. LA weight loss is affordable. And don't be nervous that they're going to be taskmasters having you in the gym sweating. They don't do that. I lost 15 pounds on LA weight loss 2 springs ago. Kept it off. The only reason that I go to the gym now is because I found a Bally's. Well, where I can go there, snatch bald, and nobody's looking. You know what I mean? I can go there like the real me, like pared down the way I was born. You know what I mean? And go there and work out and stuff like that. And also, because I'm motivated. I'm more motivated to go to the gym now than I was before. So I go to the gym. But you don't have to go to the gym on LA weight loss. You do you. And quietly take this telephone number. And when you're ready, call 1-800-448-TRIM. By the way, they have LA weight loss counselors. They're there as your emotional support. Excuse me. Little spinach reflux. They're there as your emotional support team. 1-800-448-TRIM. Okay, great. Now, last hour, I was in the fight room fighting. So I didn't have a chance to give away the passes for the Universal Circus. This is big. Every year, the Universal Circus gets bigger and better than ever. In the tri-state, I know that they're over in Brooklyn, they're over in Queens, But I live in Jersey, and I always host Newark Night at the Universal Circus. That's my thing. That's what I do. Newark Night at the Universal Circus, WBLS Newark Night, hosted by me, is one night and one night only, May 23rd. I am looking for caller number 11 to win and caller number 10 to win. Caller number 10 and caller number 11. I've got a pair of passes for each of you, plus both winners will qualify for the grand prize drawing, which will be done today in the bonus hour. A trip to Puerto Rico. The very last trip on the face of the earth is right here in this studio. But your key to getting in is calling in to win. And you just can't call in to win. They want you to impress us with your animal call. That is the animal called Carl from the Martin Show. Carl Payne. Cockroach from the Cosbys. Look, impress us with your animal call. That wasn't my idea. This is the promotions department's idea, but we actually have a pretty good time with this. So caller number 1, you're caller number 2, you're caller number 3, you're caller number 4. BLS, you're caller number 5. Call back. You're caller you're caller number 6. And you're caller number 7. You're caller number 8. You're caller number 9. Hi, BLS. You're caller number 10. Hold on a moment, okay? Hello?
Hello.
Hold on. Oh, boy. Hold on a moment. You're caller number 10, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Then we need caller number 11. Hey, BLS, you're caller number 11, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Get ready. I'll be right back. Let's go back to caller number 10. Get her name. And okay, what's your name?
Joanne.
All right, Joanne. Where are you from?
Queens.
Perfect. You going to come to Jersey to go to the circus?
Sure.
And if you win, you coming to Puerto Rico with us?
Yes.
Yeah, boy. All right, what animal will you be mimicking?
I don't know. Elephant.
Okay, turn the music out. Goose, please. Joanne on the elephant. Go. Joanne?
Yes?
Do the elephant.
Oh, boy, on the radio.
Yeah. Put your back into it, Joanne. One more time.
Okay.
Why don't you choose another animal?
Okay. Oh, boy.
A cat?
A cat.
Okay, go.
Meow.
Joe, damn, Ann. No. All right, how about a dog?
Okay, a dog. Ruff. Ruff. Ruff.
Well, that might have been her best one.
I think so.
Joanne, we're not going to badger you. You sound like a woman of a certain age.
I am.
Who smokes Merritts?
No.
Yeah.
Newport.
Oh, see? I know the voice.
You're good.
Joanne, congratulations, girl. We're going to see you at WBLS night at the Universal Circus.
Okay.
And that's going to be over in Newark, New Jersey. And make sure that you're listening today during the bonus hour. If you're not listening and we call your name, we will telephone you and announce that you are the winner of the last Puerto Rico trip, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, Joanne, hang on. And we're going to get line number 11. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey, what's your name?
Colleen.
Hi, Helene. Now, you up for playing?
Yeah.
All right, what animal are you going to mimic?
I'm going to do a cat.
Okay, go ahead. That's pretty good. Congratulations. So we'll see you in Newark, New Jersey, too, on May 23rd for the Universal Circus. It's WBLS night. I'll be hosting, and I'll see you there. Who are you going to bring with you?
My sister.
How old is she?
Oh, look, 34.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Wait, yeah, you sound so young. What are you, a twin?
Yeah, we're twins.
Oh, how perfect is that? That's a circus act unto itself. Wow, that must be fun being a twin.
That's okay.
Anyway, hold on a moment. We're going to by the way, Colleen.
Yes?
You also qualify for a trip to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And we will be doing the drawing tonight between 6 and 7 o'clock. And if you're not near your radio, but you do win, we will telephone you, okay?
Okay.
And let you know. So let everybody know your station.
WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Hey, Emily.
Hola, Wendy. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
How are you, baby? Well, listen. This is about the panic button.
Okay.
My husband loves it.
He does.
So prop his booty up and everything for it.
Wow.
But this is my problem. Afterwards, he's telling me, you think I'm gay?
He props his booty up for it?
Yeah, he'll want it. He'll want it. And the big finger at that.
Oh. Well, do you go in one knuckle or
No, it's only one knuckle.
Okay.
It's only one finger.
Yeah.
But, like he'll prop the booty up and everything, and then after he's like sorry for it.
I'm gay.
Well, what do you think?
You know what? It's difficult to say. That can go either way.
Right.
I mean, if he wasn't propping his booty up, waiting for it.
Yeah, he waits for it.
I would say.
Shake it and everything.
Easy, Poppy, see?
Up to my finger. My hand will be all towards my back, and he'll move that booty towards my hand.
I don't know. I would say it requires further investigation.
Right.
Like, is he trimming up his region? Does he trim it up and make it nice like women?
He does. he uses the clippers on it. Yes, he does.
This it right here. It's a day. It's a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Hey. I have one thing to say. I have one thing to say.
How you doing?
Oh, I apologize. I still find, that women are so much more efficient than men. And, shout out to all the interns, but, the guys, you guys are like, as a whole, you don't cross your T's and dot your I's. You don't grind as hard as women do. And I don't really understand what that's about. And you all wonder why it is that I prefer female interns. Because sisters be doing it for us. Because Wendy loves the ladies. Yeah, I'll take phone calls. It's Chi-Chi asking about the phone calls. She's on the phones today, 866-GET-WENDY. It's 866-GET-WENDY. We are just moments away from Kelis coming in the studio. So Puffy, I was going to tell you about his hair. Well, Puffy, first of all, his fragrance, unforgivable. Where's the story that I had about Puffy's hair situation? Well, supposedly he's going through some sort of possible lawsuit because there's a European fragrance out there somewhere, which perhaps we've never heard of, but could very well be a big deal to over there. And that European fragrance, he was already warned, you can't use the name Unforgivable. Unforgivable is already used. You got to go with something else. But Puffy, always thinking that he's bigger than life. Bigger than the Almighty, I'll do what I want. It's my world, and you're a squirrel trying to get my nuts. And so he used the name anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, this is what he says about the fragrance. You got to get your smell right. Walk into an elevator with a beautiful woman in it. If you've got your scent going in the right direction, she's going to think that you're about to leave with her. That's the way to seal a woman. He also shares his opinion on body hair. Here it is. Oh, by the way, he's stating that he doesn't have much. He says, if I did, I'd get rid of it. Gee, how did I know what you doing? If I did, I'd get rid of it. For a woman, a wax is absolutely necessary. It makes everything smoother and more attainable. It makes room for all the advances I make when I'm going to please a woman. I'm not just saying this because I'm a black man. I love all... No, because clearly it's not the sisters that you want to please. It's the mommy chulos in your ad. Now, Puffy, between me and you, I've gotten lots of emails from the sisters wondering why the hell it is that none of us are representing in the ad. And what I say, and I'm not one to stick up for you, Puffy, but I'm like, hey, his ride or die chick baby's mother is a black woman. There's no mixing there. Misa Hilton Bremen is mixed, but she claims both because her mother is Asian. She claims both, but she reps black. There's no denying Kim Porter, but a lot of women are still upset about his ads. Anyway, he says that he'd take all the hair off. He says, I love all my brothers and sisters of color, but we are the most flavorful race. He also says, I have a man bag. I'm not going to lie. Wait, hold on. Just make sure that if you carry one, it's very, very big so it doesn't get... Damn, where's the rest of the page?
Ow.
Let me fill in the blank. Caught in your butt? What? So it doesn't get what? Mistaken for a purse? What? What was he going to say? So it holds lots of condoms? What? Oh, boy. 6 Feet Under is resurrected. See, I don't care, but I know you guys do. You like that show. That show is very, very dark, very macabre, and I know that's the way it's supposed to be. They hit it. They do it. I just can't go to sleep after seeing that show. But it's coming back to life on basic cable. That's right. Basic cable. Apparently, Bravo has purchased the exclusive rights to air reruns of HBO's Emmy award-winning series 6 Feet Under, for the next 4 years. So for 4 years. They paid $15 million, otherwise known as $250,000 per episode. And there are 5 seasons of the show, and they're going to be broadcasting it for 4 years. It was laid to rest, by the way, this past August after 63 episodes. Yeah, so bravo. That's a big hit. There are a lot of people who love 6 Feet Under. And if that's you, congratulations. Oh, Margie wants to talk about Unforgivable. She's on line number 7. Hi, Margie. It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
Fine.
Good.
I love you, Wendy.
I love you, Margie.
I wanted to say, Puffy should have been screening. Oh, I'm all nervous now. I thought it was wrong for Puffy to use Unforgivable as a name when Jamie Foxx was coming out with that album. Anyway, so he shouldn't even use that name.
He definitely, I'm sure, had that title or that name long before. That I think was a coincidence, and the lawsuit isn't even about that. It's about the other fragrance that he was already warned not to use.
And I'm happy.
Yeah, well. Oh, by the way, everybody, Desperate Housewives, they're having a fragrance come out by Coty, which means it'll be available at every 5 and nickel. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it'll be out in the fall. Just so that you know, you can smell like Wisteria Lane, too, which would smell like, what, booze, baked goods, and semen. Thank you, Margie.
Thank you, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, boy. All right, so TJ's on the phone.
But we got to get back.
But we have to do what? We have to get back to him. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're not going to be able to get back to anybody on the phone. Kelis is coming in next hour. Oh, by the way, go to the website. You can answer today's People Poll question. I'll give you the results tomorrow during the advice hour. Do you think it's better to live with someone before getting married? You go and answer, and we'll talk.
Wendy, man.
I received a letter in the mail from a young lady saying she is sleeping with my husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
From the pool table to the...
Wait, I just like to hear him say, yeah, baby. Come on. Let me just hear that.
I like it too, baby.
Oh, a voice. Oh, he sounds right here.
I'm talking right
What? All right, cut that. Sorry, Jamie. Sorry, Luda. But this is new from Kelis, and it's called Bossy. And she's on her way in the studio. So it's Bossy with Kelis on WBLS.
But you will respect me.
I switched up the beat of the drum. That's right. Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
1, 2, 1, 2. The woman I'm about to introduce you to is, well, first and foremost, her own woman from Uptown Harlem, USA. Second of all, she is Mrs. Nasir Jones, or is it Nasir? Nasir. And third of all, she's bossy, and her name is Kelis. Oh, and she cut her hair. Your hair looks great. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Am I right here?
Yeah, I'm taking you in.
Okay, good. Hello.
You've lost. Were you always this thin?
I'm a little tighter now. I've been working out.
Yeah, you look terrific.
Thank you.
What is that, a size 0 or size 2?
Girl, you playing. I'm a 4.
Hey, you look terrific. I got a copy of your video before the show today. The last time I saw you was at least 6 years ago. And I was in Philly and you came through and you were like brand new on the scene as far as...
But I remember seeing you after that, though. I saw you...
Not interviewing, though.
No, not interviewing.
Oh.
But I did. But I saw you. I was like, I remember I was trying to get over here and just never made it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I don't know. Like with you, and I treat you and your husband as two separate entities, although now I understand, because you're together, there's a certain amount of thing. He and I are going through whatever, I don't know. But you are a separate person. And I was like, when I picked up this King magazine, I was like, did you get butt shots?
No.
Your butt has always been that big? That's a great picture.
I'm like, does it look cute? I'm like, I feel like it could look bigger sometimes. I'm like
this is a really, between the way you're posing and the way the camera guy got you, this is a really great picture. And
Thank you.
You know what I like about your whole bossy thing?
Talk to me.
Is that you're bossy, but you don't come off hard like a man.
That's a good thing.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
No, absolutely. Well, there's a difference between bossy and butch. Like,
yeah.
There's a line that I'm like.
And here's the thing. You have the European appeal. Your music does not sell big here in the United States. The track that we're listening to right now. Your headphones are on. And we're going to take calls, by the way, from you people.
Okay.
The track that we're hearing right now, I can picture myself dancing to this in Amsterdam or Europe. I could see it growing on me, but
I'm like, Wendy, this song is for you, though. I'm like, I hear you. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? This is a ladies' record. It's the kind of record, you hear it in the club. You've got your little, maybe vodka tonic, a little twist of lime on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's that. It's not, I'm never going to be, your
cookie cutter.
I'm not. It's just not who I am.
That's what we love.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm very New York. And I think the record is, I think it's what we need to hear right now. I think it's another woman's anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's for women like us. And
I feel as though more so than that, you don't fall into anybody's cookie cutter mold.
No.
Like, you do your own thing.
Yeah.
You've been described as weird, as to the left, and quite strange. And that's just here by me on the show.
Oh, great. And really hot.
And hot. Oh, yes. And hot.
And
you know it. Look, I was reading the article in King magazine, and you referred to being hot several times.
Yeah, because I think, I feel like, I think all the women that are doing it right now, they're all beautiful.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like taboo to say it. I'm like, yeah, I know I am. I don't think it's a problem to say that. You know what I mean? I feel good about myself, and I feel like more women need to be like, I feel great. And it's not something that I should be ashamed of or feel like someone might take this the wrong way. I feel great.
You know what I love about you guys being married is that you're not in a rush to have babies.
No, I'm not in a rush.
I like it. You're like 26 years old now.
See, now, I am 26, Wendy. I'm like, yeah, because I'm always hearing you talking about how I'm like 39, and I'm like, I'm not that old.
No, I'm looking at your face. Yeah, that's 26. That's good skin.
I'm 26 years old.
Do I say that?
Yes.
When you
I'm like, why does Wendy keep saying? I'm like, listen, if I was 35, I'd be like, girl, I'm 35 and I'm hot. But I'm not. I'm 26 and I'm hot.
Well, no, actually, I got your age from the King magazine, and I was like, yeah, I don't ever. Anyway, the point is that you guys dated for a moment, and you got married, and there are no babies.
No babies.
You're doing you, he's doing him, and I think that's a good thing. How long did you all date?
Before we got married?
Yeah.
About 2 years.
When in that 2 years did we all find out about it? How long did you keep that a secret?
We got engaged like 5 months after after we were dating. So like I guess 5 months into it. But we dated for a while after that before we actually got married.
Did you live together?
Uh-huh.
That's our people poll question today. Do you think it's better to live with someone before you get married? I say yeah.
It's hard. You know what? I mean, I feel like I grew up in church and there was like, nothing before you get married. So I've got that instilled in me, and then I've got the other side. I'm like, it helps. So I'm torn, but for us, it was a good decision for us.
Yeah. So did you move in with him, or did you guys get a place together?
Well, actually, we were staying with me for a while, and then I kind of shipped all my stuff over to him and started staying with him, and then we got a place and everything. And
there was a rumor at one point that, prior to him signing with Def Jam and everything, there was a little bit of hunkering down on finances within his team, and people were saying, including me, that was due to your overspending.
Why do people say that?
I don't know.
Like, where did that come from?
Me and I mean, I'll own up to it, but you know,
okay, no, but
the wags.
No, you know what? I certainly have not stopped shopping. I never will.
Yeah.
And he's doing his own thing. I mean, we're pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Nice and comfortable now.
Yeah,
thanks to his new deal.
We're good. We've been great, though. I mean, like, I can't even.
Yeah.
We've been great.
She's wearing, by the way, her Mrs. Jones.
Hello.
Mrs. Jones thing. I love that.
Thank you.
And are those individual lashes?
No, you know what? You know what's so crazy? This morning I had a meeting, and the girl sitting in front of me had this crazy mascara, and it's like some
elongating.
Yeah,
you don't know the name of the brand.
No, it was like a red something Avon. I don't know.
It looks good. Your lashes look great.
Thank you.
How often are you in Europe? Because you're huge over there.
You know what? Honestly, Wendy, I'm going to tell you. I believe, as an artist, it works where you are and where you put the effort in. At the end of the day, I've been on 3 different labels in the States. Where I've been on one label, I'm still on the same label in Europe that I've been on since '98.
Oh my God!
So it's different. Like, I put the work in there, and it worked.
Yeah,
it worked. So it's not even that I'm there that much. In the beginning, I was. Mm-hmm. Arista folded right after my first single, so it wasn't even so much like, oh, Kelis, you can't sell albums. It's the fact that bad circumstances, stuff happens, and it's life, and you move on. I didn't get a second single, and I just kind of kept going.
You're a bit of you come off, at least in my mind, as like a European socialite as well as an artist. Like, I saw you with John Galliano at VH1 Vogue Fashion Awards years ago. We were all in the same venue. I was like, look at Kelis looking all weird with John Galliano. I love that you were with him, though.
Fabulous.
I love that you were with him, but you're like a socialite over there, aren't you?
I think, you know what? I think because the music has been out there and a lot more of it, and and I spent a lot of time out there with my first album. I think that they get it, so I don't have to do the same kind of stuff, same kind of work that I do here that I do there. I can actually go over there and just hang out, and I can go to hang out with at dinner with Donatella, and I can do that there. It's different.
I saw you in a nice spread, by the way. Some other magazine. The fashions were crazy. Anyway, how is married life?
Fabulous. It's really great. It's really great. I feel grown up.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so grown.
Do you go grocery shopping? And I read in King magazine, like, you cook. You love to cook.
Love to cook. I have a cookbook coming out, actually.
Oh, good for you.
I cook all the time.
What kind of stuff do you make?
Girl, I make everything. I like to eat. So I'm like, I use my
and apparently exercise.
And I exercise.
And and you also said that if Nas doesn't want to cook, he doesn't have to cook.
He doesn't cook.
Okay.
He does not cook.
Does he pick up his socks? Do you pick them up, or do you hire?
We hire.
Yeah.
It's just easier. We both work. So we hire.
What are his responsibilities at the house?
Just be a good man, and he is.
Yeah.
Who
takes the trash out? Because you said you're not doing it.
I'm so not. So I'm sure he does it sometimes, but generally, we do have cleaning people, so
you hire.
They pretty much take care of
all that stuff.
Whatever needs to be done.
Of course.
That's good.
She says it like doesn't everybody. Well, now in terms of you guys managing your busy schedules, do you join him at the studio?
When I can.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be doing anything on his debut on Def Jam?
Probably. He's working now though, and I've been doing my thing, so we'll come together and figure it out.
Your album doesn't come out until June.
Yeah. My single's out right now, so I'm bossy.
Yeah,
I'm bossy.
So who else is going to be on your album besides you?
I'm not a big feature person.
Okay.
I'm not, but I do, Too Short's on Bossy, and
That's right.
Nas, and then really just like CeeLo is on it because he produced some stuff with me. He's amazing. Love him. Will.i.am is on it. Just he also produced with me.
Other people who are off to the left of center.
Yes. And they're so fab. I just think they're fabulous.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All fabulousness.
The last time that I saw you in person, not the VH1, but in the studio, you had the big blonde hair. And and I loved how she cuts her hair, everybody, and it's not a wig and it's not a weave. She cuts her hair in the beginning of the Bossy
I was
video.
like, listen, y'all got to get this shot because this is it. Get the shot. You know what I mean? Like, this is very important business.
And you look really good with the short hair. You got the perfect body size because, you're like one big exclamation point.
Thank you.
You really do have to be like that. If you're going to have really short hair, you got to, everything's got to match. So how do you feel about Nas and Jay coming together?
You know what? I think it's great. I think Nas makes great decisions for himself. And, I have the ultimate faith in, everything that he does always works. So I'm like, go for it. I stand behind all his decisions and I think they're great.
Yeah. And so, were you backstage at the radio station concert?
No.
What kind of car do you drive, by the way?
How did I know you were going to ask me that?
You know why? I really don't. You would really disappoint me if you said you drive something new with the rims and stuff, as opposed to something vintage with rims. And
you know what? Honestly, I'm a really practical. I'm unpractical with my clothing and how I design my homes and stuff. My cars, I want to get in it and drive.
Yeah.
Nas likes his car stuff. I'm not even a car girl. I drive a Porsche, and I'm happy with it, and it has rims.
Yes.
And I'm happy with them.
Yes.
I don't know what they are. Nas got them. Right. Put something on there.
And make sure they're not too big that when you hit a pothole every once in a while.
I need to be practical. So I am in a new car. I'm not a car person at all. I'm not really.
I get it.
I'm driving an Enzo Ferrari in my video, and
it's very beautiful. It's red.
Yeah, it's also it's clean.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, what is lipstick and nail polish all over your car inside? I can picture you on the telephone popping gum, just like you're doing. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Did you and Pharrell date for a long period of time?
No,
it was just a quick hit. Tell us.
Jesus.
I mean, you know what I'm saying,
Wendy.
You know what I'm saying. Kelis is in the studio. Everybody.
So crass. I'm
well, it could be a double entendre. I mean, I'm sure there was sex involved. You are a sexual person.
No, you know what? I think we are all sexual beings.
Yes.
But no, we worked together. We were friends, and that was that.
You two cute kids in the studio.
That was it.
All that damn champagne and get right.
You know what? Honestly, no. I was like 17 when we started. I wasn't even. I was in a whole nother.
Please, I was hanging at 17.
I was chilling. I just wanted to sing. Honestly, I wanted to sing, and I was just excited and really glad to be in the business.
Did you ever kiss him?
Wendy Williams, listen, lady. Your guy's throwing up signs at you here. I'm like, pay attention.
Do you and Nas have matching grills?
Oh, not now. We have before.
Yeah.
Not now, though.
So, have you ever been with another woman?
No.
Would you be opposed to
really
if
not
Nas
my
said Kelis, baby?
Girl, that man knows me. I'm like, that's not my thing. I wouldn't, it's just...
This is what, as weird and kooky as Kelis is...
There's a very conventional side to me. There's a very traditional side. I'm like, that's why at the same note I can be like, yes, I cook and I take care of my husband and I love him.
Yes.
And
no, there's not going to be any lesbianic action going on up in here.
I don't even I like women hey girl, I have a camaraderie with women, but as far as I'm like, don't touch me too. I'm like,
okay, I got you.
I'm not affectionate.
I understand.
With chicks, it's just not my thing. I'm like,
but I'm sure that you have. Wait, hold on. Just stretch this a little bit more because we're talking to Kelis. But you have a big gay following, a big gay and lesbian following.
You know what? I definitely do. I'm very aware of that. I love all my supporters. I appreciate them.
Yes.
And I know that. And I'm a woman's woman in the sense that I deal with women's issues 24/7. I've been called a feminist. I've been called a lot of things.
Yeah.
I feel like I love being a woman.
Yes.
I don't want to be with a woman, but I love being a woman.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So I do know. I have a huge gay following. I love them. I love them.
Yes.
And I have all my gay boys, the kids. I love them.
Yes.
They're fun.
And they must love you.
Oh, they're fabulous. I love them.
So Nas comes home and you and all the kids are sitting around the living room.
No, I mean, I go out, I hang out. I don't have a lot of people in my house. Okay. I'm like, we're very private people.
Yes. So, I understand.
But I go out and I do my thing, and he's got his friend. We're together and we love each other and we spend a lot of time together. We also have our own lives. We have our own careers, our
It's
own
very
friends,
important.
our own.
More with Kelis. You'll stay for another break. I want to open up are you comfortable? I'm comfortable. This
totally
is good.
good,
This
yeah.
is really good. Okay, we have more questions for you. We're going to take phone calls from your fans.
Okay.
And it's Kelis Jones.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you formally change?
I'm hyphenated, but yes, I'm Kelis Rogers Jones.
Oh, well, and it's her, and she's here. And thank you, everyone.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
New York, and anybody that can hear it close by is finally here, baby. This is a special night, and I want you to be there to share the moment with me personally. Join me Thursday, March 16th, as WBLS 107.5 presents the red carpet premiere screening of my new movie, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. That's right. It's some of my best stand-up comedy work ever, and you can bring your entire family to enjoy it. Steve ain't cussing at all. I done this one for my mama. Yeah. So listen, for your chance to win tickets to the exclusive premiere screening presented by WBLS 107.5, home, you know it, of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And the Wendy Williams Experience, except Steve is the only one on the cover of the new Jet magazine. Yeah, Steve. I want that chair. Shout out to Alex Martinez who's listening. And Alex, yeah, I did hear something about with good behavior, Kim could probably be out in June. Yes, I did hear that. I'm digging Kelis. I have to say, I only had conversation with her once before, and that was years ago when you guys left me for dead and I was in Philly and stuff. And I seem to recall Kelis being really, really standoffish and a bit just standoffish and a bit just with the attitude. Do you know what I mean? Back then. And so I was kind of expecting a bit of that. Plus you mix in, you know, my opinions on Nas right now. And the new King magazine where I said, oh, you know, yes, Kelis, you're hot. Yes, how many times are you going to say that? Yes, hot. And I just figured that she'd come in, you know, and be all, but she's not. I like her even more. Damn it. All right, so look, this is what WBLS is doing, and this is the last hour it's going to happen. All day. By the way, more conversation with Kelis in a few moments. She's in the other room actually doing drops right now, and probably on the telephone and talking to some of her European friends. Or bossing someone around, like Nas. You get the illusion when you read the article that she's the boss of their marriage, but then you talk to her, and you kind of see that it's probably the usual partnership with her playing a bit of the little woman role as well as the, you know, she's got her own career. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, WBLS has come up with this contest, and I'm totally putting this off on my radio station because I realize that there's some very sophisticated people that listen to this radio program, and you don't necessarily, while you don't mind slumming it with your ears, you don't want to call up and make weird sounds for contests. Slumming it meaning, you know, you wallow in the experience. That's it. You know, of course, you know, everything gets elevated at 7 o'clock for Vaughn Harper in the Quiet Storm. But we want you, or right now I'm looking for caller number 10 on the phone. And what you need to do is give me your best animal call. This is not my idea. And you give me a good one, and I'm going to give you passes for WBLS night at Universal Circus in Newark, New Jersey, for which I host every year. This year, Newark night at the Universal Circus is May 23rd, and I'll be there with bells on, and I'll be looking for you. But right now, I'm looking for you to call in on the phone. Call the number 10 wins, and then you're going to qualify for a trip to Puerto Rico. Now, let me just say, you're only qualifying with 3 other people. And I'm drawing I'm putting all 4 of you's names in a basket. I'm drawing a name next hour. So in 1 hour, you will know whether you're going to Puerto Rico or not. So now let's go to the phone, Goose. BLS, you're caller number 1, and you're caller number 2, you're caller number 3, you're caller number 4, you're caller number 5, you're caller number 6. Hold on a moment. BLS is a proud sponsor of the GED Connection. You get that extra help you need with the GED Connection on Channel 13. It airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 a.m., and then it repeats at 12:30 p.m. To find out more about what's going on here at BLS, log on to WBLS.com. You're caller number 7, you're caller number 8, you're caller number 9. BLS, you're caller number 10.
Are you serious?
Congratulations.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so now where do you live?
Jersey City.
Perfect. So you're familiar with Newark, and so you can be there for Newark Night at the Universal Circus on May 23rd. It's and BLS, and I'll be hosting. What's your name?
Janice.
Okay, Janice, I need you to effect an animal sound. Which animal will you be giving us?
A pig.
Oh, good. This is good. Okay. Go ahead.
You ready?
Go ahead. Congratulations, Janice. You're going to the circus. So mark that down on your calendar for May 23rd. You know, you win, your passes, and you can bring somebody with you. It'll be fun. Now, next hour is the bonus hour. And right around this time, 1 hour from now, I'm going to be pulling one of the 4 names that won for the circus today. And Janice, it could be you. Janice.
No. It is going to include me.
Yeah, now here's the thing. If you happen to slip away from your radio, don't worry about it. We'll call you up and tell you all about it, okay?
Great.
If you win. Okay, Janice, hold on a moment. Let us know your station.
WBLS.
All right. Terrific, Janice. I think I took care of all the... Oh, LA weight loss? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. Nothing helps you lose weight more than a bowl full of stress. I have been going through so much today, just running around doing so much stuff. I haven't even thought about eating, but I've managed to get my eats in. A fat person always does. And I'll tell you, I had a delicious lunch. I had spinach with tuna and a little dollop of dressing, low fat. I had a hunk of cheese earlier today. I call it a hunk, but really, it was light cheese, and it was a nice, 1/4 of an inch thick, maybe 3 inches long. Yeah, it's good. And for breakfast this morning, I had a couple of hard-boiled eggs and my coffee. And, of course, my 90 ounces of water that I drink per day. That's what I do. 90 ounces at least. I've already finished my 90. And for dinner tonight, I don't know what I'll have. I was telling everybody earlier when I was talking about LA weight loss, I think I'm going to stop at the Cheesecake Factory and get takeout. Because I just want to get home tonight. So, I'll call from the car and I'll pick it up. And I know what you're thinking. Well, you're on LA weight loss. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. You're on LA weight loss. You might be thinking, what could you possibly eat at the Cheesecake Factory? Well, I got to tell you something. They've got this grilled Hawaiian fish burger. Whew. Man, listen. Now, on LA weight loss today, I will have it with no fries. You know why? I had a baked potato yesterday. Don't want to do starch twice in a row. So I think I'm going to get the grilled Hawaiian fish burger. I'm going to take it home and go to watch TV. How's that? Wash it down with some Crystal Light and call it a day. Oh, no, excuse me. I might get into the refrigerator and grab a Smart Ones chocolate cake. Put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. See, you can cross-pollinate on LA weight loss, which is what I love. Find out more. 1-800-448-TRIM. Does it sound like I'm starving? Because I'm a foodie. I'm not starving. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA weight loss. It's fabulous. It worked for me. It'll work for you. 1-800-448-TRIM. We're going to continue with the break. Come back to round out the show. Well, not really the show because we got the bonus hour, but as far as they're concerned, we're rounding out the show. And we'll take your phone calls regarding Kelis and all that, okay? So it's Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Thank you, though, Justin. Thank you. Oh, I hate to have to do that. That is just the most horrible thing. But presentation, hey, boss.
Yes.
Presentation.
Right away, I'm like, yes.
Presentation is everything.
Everything.
And I just had a choice. Oh, Justin, I'm sorry. One day you'll understand. That's one of my interns who happens to be a guy. Doesn't quite have the delivery that I need for the phone call that I need made. Chi-Chi is another intern, and Chi-Chi is almost like a woman of the world. You would never guess she was a college student. Justin says, do you want me to make the phone call? I said, no, I'm going to have Chi-Chi do it. Chi-Chi. and I don't know why I said this. I guess I'm feeling extremely honest right now. And I said, you don't have the presentation I'm looking for. Chi-Chi.
I think that's important because then maybe he'll pull himself together, and you never know. Maybe
it's an internship. That's where you learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They're kids.
They'll learn. No, that's what life to be learned.
So Kelis is in the studio. How do you keep it spicy in your marriage? Do you guys go to strip clubs? Because I picture, like,
I'm not really in. I mean, no, I don't have a problem with them. It's just not. It's not really my thing. We love our life, and we have fun. Like every day is fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we have a great time
in the big house.
In our big houses, yeah. We just I'm like
running around naked.
I'm comfortable in my
nudity.
In my skin. Yes.
I am. Is your marriage an equal partnership, or
I think every marriage has to be. Honestly,
yeah,
I think it has to be. I think that
everybody has their roles, though,
and I say that very clearly. I learned that from my mom. I'm like, everybody, women and men, and that actually goes back to our feminist thing too. I think that being a feminist does not mean I act like a guy.
Right.
I don't act like a dude to be a strong woman. That completely defeats the purpose.
Right.
I'm a strong woman.
Right.
So I do women things.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to wear the pants. Like, my husband wears the pants. He wears them well.
Yeah.
So.
The girls and queens are saying, all right. So, in terms of Nas's baby's mother, Carmen, and this book that's coming out, do you get along with Carmen? Do you know her?
I don't ever talk to her. Ever. I don't deal with that situation at all. At all. Like, my husband takes care of it. He deals with, it's all him.
That's the best way it should be.
Yeah, I don't...
Like, leave you alone. Leave you out of it.
I have nothing to do with it.
But now the child, his is it son or daughter?
Daughter.
His daughter, who's how old?
She's like 11.
Oh, my gosh. You were like being circus stepmom. I mean, you and the kooky vibe and, she must love hanging out with you.
We have fun. I love her. She's great. And honestly, she has nothing to do with everything that's happening, over there.
The little girl.
Yeah.
So she comes over to the house and spends the night?
Has a ball, yeah.
Drive her around in the Porsche.
Do whatever we got to do.
You cut her hair and stuff, put her in kooky clothes, and then you send her home, and Carmen says, what the F?
I have fabulous taste. I'm like, she loves the stuff I've got. So
yes. Have you and Jay-Z, Nas, and Beyonce, have you guys all been out on a double date?
No.
Full date.
No. No. Why does everybody assume that because, these two guys made their amends and do their business, that all of a sudden, we're bosom buddies? I have nothing against her, but we haven't even, like, not at all. God bless her, though. Do her, do your
thing. Who are some of your good friends that we know who are famous?
I'm not, okay, what's funny? I'm glad because I heard you when I was doing drops, you said that I used to be, like, that you assumed that I was, like, standoffish or whatever. And I think,
no,
that's not me.
Phone.
Okay.
Gosh, a pink phone. She's all jazzy.
I'm like,
I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, I'm, it's not that I ever want to be standoffish. I'm just not the most, like, I'm not fake. So if I have nothing to say, and I'm not like a social butterfly. I don't just like, I don't schmooze really unless I'm like, work. When I'm working and I'm working. But when I'm just doing me and living my life, I'm not like trying to make famous friends. I'm like,
you're busy.
Yeah, so I don't really. I'm cool.
You guys keep a very low profile. I do have to say,
we live our own lives, and when I'm working, I'm working. And when I'm not, I don't want to feel like I'm working. I want to feel like I'm hanging out with my family and doing us. So
let's take some phone calls. Omar is on line number 3. While we're taking the phone calls, can we run your pocketbook and see what you have in there?
You know what? Yes. I knew you were going to do that, too.
She prepared.
I was ready for you. Well, first of all, I change purses every day, so it's not like a whole bunch of crap in
Omar,
here.
Talk to Kelis as she empties her bag.
Omar.
Yes?
Hi.
Kelis, I love you.
Thank you, honey.
Sidekick, it's
Hello?
Pink. Yes,
Hi.
Omar.
Yo, I'm the big... Can you... I don't even...
I hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. What
A
you got,
CD of
text on
her
your
own
wrist say?
songs. I love it.
I had a meeting this morning. Yes, I did. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Versace
Yeah, I can hear you.
glasses.
What's up?
What did the text on your wrist say?
An invalid license that says she's 42. Here it is. Here it is. An American Express
My
black
tattoo
card with
says-
Nas's name.
Yeah, right. My tattoo, I have two of them. One of them is my husband's name. It says Nas. It's actually his signature. And the other one is actually really old. It's Latin. It says Musicae Nutus Deus, means God's musical messenger.
Thank you, Omar.
I love you.
Love you too, baby.
Patrick's on.
Wait, hello?
Patrick's on line number 2. Omar, we got to go. Is that your phone now with the gossip? A gospel? Oh, that's my phone saying there's a message. I'm sorry. Line number 2 is Patrick, and Patrick wants to ask you about your single off your last album. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Kelis.
Hi.
I've been a big fan of yours since Get Along With You from
Thank
the first
you.
album. And I just want to know why you never put out another single in America from Tasty.
You know what? Arista folded, and as they folded, it's just everything kind of got lost in the mix, and I really was just like, you know what? Let me just wrap it up. Let me not stress. Life goes on, and I wrapped it up, and I started a new album.
Kelis is making me want to just keep it
I
short.
still have Tasty in my CD changer.
Thank
and
you.
It's a great album.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, babe.
I can't wait for the next one.
I think
you're
you're
like
gonna love
one of
it.
the only people that I'll just go out and buy a CD.
You know what? I love
you're
that.
Great.
Thank you.
Bye, Patrick.
All right, bye.
And one more phone call from Tiffany in Harlem, who hates your new song. Hi,
Harlem.
Tiffany.
See now, Harlem. Come on now. What's up?
Hello?
Hello, Tiffany.
Yes.
What's up, girl? You're not
Hi,
feeling bossy? You don't feel like a boss?
Not feeling your song at all. I'm sorry. I love your style. I like the other singles. Always been a Kelis fan, but this song is whack. I'm
You know
sorry.
what? Honestly, Tiffany,
It's whack.
I'm from Uptown, and I'll tell you something. You don't have to like it, baby. And I appreciate your honesty.
No problem.
I
You
really
count
do.
on me.
I really
Chewing
do.
like a cow. Kelis, I'm going to give you passes to the Universal Circus. Making good animal noises. Thank you,
Well done,
Tiffany.
Single.
Thank you, Tiffany. All right, so in conclusion, your album comes out in June.
June 13th, Kelis was here.
And we're gonna be able to see your video, the blue dog, the
blue poodle.
the whole thing.
You gotta love
What's
the
the
blue
poodle's name? I do love it.
It was Kino.
Well, it was. Oh,
He's not my
that's
dog.
a prop dog.
Yeah, I said I want a blue poodle.
Do you have a dog in real life?
I do. I have a little Pomeranian.
Oh.
His name's Harlem.
Keeping it real, keeping it hood, keeping it where she's from. Is there anything that you would like to add for your friends that maybe I've neglected? I swear, the hair, Taryn. I'm loving.
Can I tell you something? You're gonna honestly, it was the
feel
best
so
thing I've done.
free every once
Girl,
in a
I
while.
feel a breeze on my neck I haven't felt in years. I love it.
She touches back here at her kitchen, and I'm just like, oh, I haven't touched back there in years.
I love like the short hair. I feel
Freaking hair.
fantastic. I feel great. Bossy is for all my boss ladies. You know, hey, I'm like, I'm not for everybody. But thank you for those that love me and that support me. I'm a boss. You don't have to like me, but you will respect
And
me.
that's
God
it.
bless.
And I like to see my guests do their walk away. Do you mind walking away?
I don't mind at all.
We're actually going to walk away from the show, so I guess we're all walking together.
Let's walk. Do you think?
You all, I love you for listening today. Kelis, thank you so much
Thank
for coming.
you so much for having
Tell
me.
Nas that I said hi,
I
and
will.
it is what it is, and maybe one day he'll come around.
He'll come up and talk to you.
Come with him if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, Nas is cool. He'll come up and talk to you, Wendy.
All right. Well, when he's ready, tell him I'm still here on my perch.
I will, absolutely.
All right, everybody. I love you guys for listening today. Take care of each other, and God willing, we'll talk again tomorrow. Bye.
Party people. See you later.
Good night. Program complete.
Okay, so Kelis is doing her walk away. You can keep the mics open. Yep. Look, I just love the whole height and the whole short hair. Yeah, you're an exclamation mark. See, that's the thing. To have your hair that short, you really got to be, thin. You look great.
Thanks, Wendy.
You look terrific. Bye-bye. Keep the door open. Keep the door open. Keep the door open. I wanted to hear my last-minute comments. Yep. I bet you she's put her heels in Nas's back. And I bet you he loves it. I bet she has a way of bossing him around. But for a chick like that, you got to have a man with a backbone. A chick like that needs a man who's going to say, shut up and sit down sometime. And you know what she's going to do? Shut the F up and sit down. chick like that. She's weird and kooky. I like her.
I like her too.
Yeah. That's our friend to the show, Kelis. All right, you guys, keep it where you got it. The bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is coming up next on 107.5 WBLS.
Here's what's happening at 107.5 WBLS. Celebrating 35 years of service and connecting with our community.
Listen for Bob Lee to call in weekdays, courtesy of the Verizon Wireless Community Call-In, America's most reliable wireless network. BLS. The Universal Circus coming to Brooklyn Prospect Park April 12th through the 30th. Yankee Stadium May 2nd through the 7th. Roy Wilkins Park May 9th through the 21st. And Newark May 23rd through the 29th. Call 1-800-316-7439 for ticket information. BLS. Listen to Wendy Williams this week for a chance to win tickets to WBLS Night at Universal Circus May 23rd, hosted by Wendy, and qualify for a trip for two to the WBLS Getaway and Play trip to Puerto Rico. BLS. This calendar is brought to you by R&K Limousine for all your transportation needs. Call R&K Limousine, 1-888-827-LIMO.
For more information, log on to WBLS.com.
Oh. I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it's safe to say.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The chain playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS.
Hey, yeah.
Kelis, while this song might never grow on me, I just got a telephone call from my program director via Goose, who said, we're really pushing it by playing this song again. I guess it'll never grow on him. By the way, his name is Vinnie Brown. Now, Goose, let's proceed with the bonus hour. Oh, you played everything?
Yes, you're in the bonus hour.
Oh, I was in the bathroom. When the toilet flushes, it knocks the speakers out. So I couldn't hear that part. Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to the bonus hour. She's bossy, but he's the boss. Vinnie Brown, how you doing? Vinnie Brown, downtown Vinnie Brown. I like her. I like her a whole lot. Yeah, she's real cool. Real down to earth. And you can see why she and Nas stay very low pro. Because here they are, city people living in the city with their houses. As she kept saying, houses. I can dig it. She's speeding around doing her thing in her Porsche. Never get any celebrity sightings. He's speeding around doing his thing. We'll hear a lot about him on the business tip. But not on Nas and Kelis were at, and Nas and Kelis were, and Nas and Kelis, not like that. I can dig it. So where are we at, good people? Welcome to the bonus hour. I'm glad you guys are here. Wendy, you and your GYN are so right about aluminum and deodorant. I learned in chemistry class that it's one of the elements in nature that is not native to the body. Once it gets in, it slowly can wreak havoc on the cells. Almost all antiperspirants and deodorants have it. That was part of my medical minute today. I was talking about deodorant, and I've talked about it before, but I've now made myself so paranoid that I only shave under my arms when I need to. Well, laugh now, catch cancer later. Catch a high, hard one up in the left. You know what I'm saying? Ow, ow, ow. Mind you can catch that anyway. I could, for all I know, catch that from the, 8 Splendas that I have to put in my coffee in the morning. Because Splenda does not sweeten like Equal. And with LA Weight Loss, they want you to use Splenda. Hell. There was a study done at Northwestern University by Dr. Chris McGrath, and he started, really heavily studying cancer when his wife died of cancer in 1989. And he says the more often, and I did this in the Medical Minute. The Medical Minute, for those of you in the bonus hour who don't know, the advice hour of this show is between 3 and 4 p.m. And I start off advice hour with Wendy's Medical Minute. No, I'm not a doctor, but I read all the brochures, and I'm a bit of a hypochondriac myself, and I take the words of people in the medical field and I pass them along to you. So this doctor says the more often a woman shaves and uses antiperspirant, the sooner she gets breast cancer. Now, he's a leading immunologist in the country. He goes on to say there is a strong correlation between underarm hygiene habits and breast cancer, citing the ingredient aluminum as his major cause for concern. So I talked to my GYN about this, and she said, yes, aluminum has been cited. It is a major concern in the medical field, blah, 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 so on and so forth. If you look at deodorants and antiperspirants, the majority of them, as a matter of fact, if you know one where the first ingredient is not aluminum, please tell me. Mm-hmm. And then you'll have to tell me how I smell, because I've been using Secret for so long, and now I don't have a smell. I don't know how I smell, under there. I'm good because if I haven't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know all, the different ways I smell and stuff like that up here, down there, and, whatnot. Hasn't changed in 2 years. Just to be sure, one of the reasons that I do go to the GYN a lot is because I'm always telling her, no, put your face in it, doctor. you know my situation. She's like, Wendy, everything's fine. I'm like, you sure? Okay, go. One more time. And she did say that, Wendy, the big thing is shaving and then putting deodorant on right away. So now what I've started doing is, and I keep a low Caesar. It's not like I don't shave. I keep a low Caesar. But I do shave on the weekend, on a day where I know I'm not going out, or, and nobody's around or anything like that. And I just might drop a little bit of powder, just a little powder. That's it. But no deodorant. I wait until the follicles close up, 24, 48 hours, then I'll apply deodorant. And even then, it's not the usual up and down with the stick, up and down, up and down. It's a swab and then a go. Oh, God. Isn't that scary? Listener faxed earlier. She was like, Wendy, that's it. You have me not pumping my gas because somebody's going to crawl into my car and kill me. Wow. You have me not shopping at night because the killer. She listed a bunch of stuff that I've put in her head. Vernell is her name. And she listens to the show. Vernell Glover, as a matter of fact. I remember her last name, too. And she says, and now you have me worried about deodorant and shaving, damn you. This person's very helpful. Her name is Sky Biatch. And Sky Biatch says that there's this brand that she's been using for a year, and it's great. It's called Lavalin. She says that she buys it online from a catalog company in Vermont, at the Vermont Country Store. I get that catalog. She says it's very concentrated cream and aluminum free. My fear is concentrated with what, though? Because now you cut out the aluminum, but what? She says you only need a dab. A couple of dots from your finger under your armpit. The formula is designed to last for several days under the arms. It disappears so you can wear sleeveless tops. A small container lasts about a month, and it costs $15. It's signed Linda L., a.k.a. Sky Biatch. I'd be scared with something that lasted for a couple of days. You just can't win for losing. You're going to get it no matter what. The Grim Reaper is looming. Michelle's on line 7. She loves the new Kelis song. She's 32. Hi, Michelle.
New caller.
Uh-oh. Okay, we'll just clear all the calls. How's that? Hello?
Hi, Wendy.
Oh, this is Junebug. I recognize your voice.
How you doing, Wendy?
Good, Junebug.
Now, that interview with Kelis was whack. It's like her single. She is so nutty, like really silly all the time. What's with her? And then to say that about Pharrell is dropping me board.
Yeah, no, I believe she and Pharrell got it on.
Huh?
I believe she and Pharrell got it on, of course.
Of course she is. She's sitting there lying about she ain't had it. And where in the world you laying next to that Gordon? You ain't have him.
But it's difficult to, I guess. Hey, Skeletor.
Hey, what?
What are you doing?
It's difficult for what?
Just trying to creep in the room, like, facing the wall while he creeps in. Like, we're not going to notice him. Yes, Junebug, focus. Yes.
It's difficult because what? Now I already know what he had when he got her. So,
I know. Well, it's just,
The interview was straight whack, I swear. I was like, I'll be glad when she get rid of her. Then you had to nerve to leave her there for another break. Oh, God. She is working on my kidneys with this. Girl, don't do that to me. I listen to you religiously. Don't do that to me.
Thank you, Junebug.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye-bye. Line number 3 is Adriana. She's 22. She hung up. She wanted to talk about the aluminum deodorant, the rash. Derek is on line number 6, and he wants to talk about legendary. Derek, that's all it says next to your name is legendary.
That is correct. What's up, darling?
Hi, honey.
What's up, queen? No, I want to call you to let you know that every time you use the word legendary, it's a little bit too much. Some things are legendary, but then there are some things that are not legendary.
How did I use it today?
Well, you haven't used it just today, but just previously you have been using it.
Well, let me ask you, Derek, is Skeletor legendary?
I had no idea who Skeletor is.
Oh, Skele, you are not legend.
He is nobody's legend.
Derek does not know who you are.
He is nobody's legend, that's for sure. But this is the correct form how to use the word legendary.
Okay, go ahead.
The correct form to use the legendary is when somebody's over the top. They've been having the glam, the spunk, the funk. And they give it, they show it. Mm-hmm. It's not like something that they think that they just got it just like that.
And then then you have to pause with the L on your back teeth, like legendary.
That is correct, Harley. I want to put it together to like this. We can play the Legends game. I want to give you a couple of names, and you tell me who's legendary.
Okay.
Okay. Who's legendary? Bobby Brown or Flavor Flav?
Flavor Flav.
Thank you.
Okay.
You got it right on point. All right, honey.
Yeah.
You got it right on point.
Give me another one.
Okay, who's legendary? And you're going to like this one.
Okay.
What's that DJ's name from Hot 97? Funkmaster Funk?
Okay, Funkmaster Flex.
Yo, whatever. Her or Frankie Cocker?
He said her. That would be Frankie Crocker, unequivocally. Legendary.
That's legend. Let me tell you just one little brief example of Frankie Cocker. Before Frankie Cocker passed away and before Larry Levere passed away.
Is he calling him Frankie Cocker?
Cocker. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, basically, he used to go to the garage, and before, everything they would play at the garage, he would be playing the next day on Sundays, letting the kids know what the real deal was.
That made him legendary.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we don't have that. Today is where you listen to the radio, and then you go to the club, and you hear it on the club. It's backwards.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Derek, am I legendary?
Girl, you're a ledge. You're very ledge.
But I have to work on the dairy?
You're there. You get in there. You get into the R and the Y.
Now, if my car were to careen off the West Side Highway today, would I be legendary?
Down, especially the way you read those kids from before, include Puff Body, Poof Poof Pa, you read her down, and all those other kids. You legendary just for that.
Oh, so I'm legendary in my death.
Down, definitely.
Down.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody who used to go out, they used to go to his house, and I'm talking about Puff Daddy. You used to go to my little friend's house, and there was only boys up in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Derek.
All right now.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That is Derek with the legendary Wendy. Okay, Jackie on line number 7. I know about the pictures of Tyson Beckford and all like that. Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Oh, Derek, this is tired. Yeah, we've talked about this ad nauseum. Tyson is what he is, and we've seen the pictures, and they
Did
are.
anybody tell you about the dancer that's in there from Jersey?
No, what about him?
Oh, it's a very known dancer in Jersey. Maybe you want to give him a call and get the inside scoop on what the party really was.
I don't need to, because I know Tyson Beckford's makeup, and I know exactly what the party was.
Mm-hmm. All right, Wendy. Well, it was good talking to you.
Thank you, Jackie. You
and
too.
I'll continue listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Aaliyah is on line number 1, and then I wanted to read you a couple of letters and do some gossip. Aaliyah, you want to talk about a brand that doesn't have aluminum?
Yes.
Okay.
The Tom's Naturals. They make toothpaste and stuff. You can find it in the organic section, things like that.
Yeah, the Tom's, people still stink from Tom's.
Yeah, I know.
I just can't take that.
I know. I have the same problem. I used to use Secret for years and years and years, and then I broke out in a rash.
Oh.
And then I just stopped using everything, and I've been fine. I don't smell.
So and you don't use any deodorant?
I use nothing.
See,
I guess I'm just lucky.
Yeah.
And I can smell.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I can tell.
See, the thing is that at least you can tell. You know, with me, I'm like,
Yeah.
Do I smell?
There's also, have you seen the Stone? They have it in all kinds of drugstores.
Now, speaking of Skeletor, he used to use a stone on his Bumpelstiltskins in the back of his neck. And he got it from an ancient Chinese secret shop. And he used to come to the show, back in the day and rub the stone on the back of his neck, all during helping me out with the show. He'd be rubbing this stone on the back of his neck. I don't know that it ever helped him with the Bumpelstiltskins. I know he doesn't have that anymore. I have a clear shot since he backs into the room and faces the wall as he does his work. All I see is the back of his neck, and no more Bumpelstiltskins. He used to have them bad.
There's also Botox now.
Botox stops the perspiration, but what about the odor?
There's no odor without perspiration.
If the tree falls in the wood and nobody hears it, does that mean it fell? If there is no perspiration, is there no smell?
There's no smell because it stops all of the stuff coming out of your pores, so there's nothing there to smell.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Dr. Janine, we must talk. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. I love you, Wendy.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sugar from Drag Kings of New York. That would be DKNY. Sugar says, Wendy, ooh, how you doing? Kelis' song has a southern beat, so they may not like it here, but I'll bet you it blows up in the South, and the video is hot. The video is hot. It's very sexy. Flavor of Love Marathon is on VH1 right now from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight. Man, I don't think I've had enough oxygen for this. I've already started laughing. That's from Koofy. Koofy's watching Flav and listening to me. Boy, he's in heaven. I appreciate that. Kristen Davis from Sex and the City is about to adopt a baby. She doesn't have a boyfriend. She's going to be mirroring her character kind of on the show. Here's what she says. I'm at an age where, yes, you think about the fact that you haven't had kids yet. I think about it all the time. I'd potentially be a single mother, but at the moment, I don't know what I'll do. But I'm not pregnant now. So they're saying that she could be the next celebrity. Old man Douglas said Brad Pitt was hired to carry Angelina Jolie's orphans yesterday in the paper. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, very funny. World, I hear your chick could be getting out by June. World, are you watching her show? Do you like it, World? World, what do you think about Little Kim's show?
Wow.
Well, earlier today, World, I was telling everybody what was coming up on the follow-up episodes. And everybody got mad at me. They felt like I shot the wad and ruined it for everyone. I happen to have saved the list. I don't think I'm ruining it for everyone. World, here's the list. All right. Everybody, we saw the Thursday, March 9th show. You know what that was about. This coming Thursday, Kim gets approval to reshoot the Lighters Up video. And her co-defendant, Mo, prepares to go to jail. Also, Lala's husband, that's Kim's cousin, verbally abuses her. And he does that because he feels as though she's neglecting him for little Kim. What do you think, World?
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now, World, on March 23rd, Kim reshoots the Lighters Up video. That's the following Thursday. She hates the new footage, just like she hated the original footage. Mo turns herself into prison. Mo turns herself into prison. And then Lala finally goes home. I guess she was hiding out at Kim's house for a moment or someplace. She finally goes home, and she and her husband have a physical altercation. World.
Wow.
Well, World, it is what it is. And then Thursday, March 30th, Kim gets into a heated argument with Kirk. I don't know who Kirk is, World, but gets into a heated argument with Kirk as she watches the footage for her video reshoot, and she hates it. Now, this is also during Fashion Week, World, and Kim partners up with the designer Marc Jacobs to sell T-shirts, and she performs at his after party.
Wow.
World, there's a lot going on with her show. Then Thursday, April 6th, World, Kirk is hard at work attempting to shoot this second video for Kim. This also proves a disastrous Murphy's Law type of thing. And Kim threatens to walk off the set, World.
Wow.
And then the final episode of Being Little Kim on Lockdown, Thursday, April 13th. Kim has her farewell dinner, takes her hair down. I guess that means gets her hair taken out. Maybe they meant lets her hair down. Takes her hair down, lets her hair down. I don't know, but they say takes her hair down as she prepares for jail and turns herself into prison. World, you might also want to know that Kim's mother during this April 13th episode passes out due to all the stress.
Wow.
And that, World, is what Being Little Kim on Lockdown is about. I mean, I don't think I spoiled it for anybody. Well, no. World, what do you think? You going to keep watching?
Wow.
I guess that means yes. World, you're not one for many words. Wendy? It's just so funny. Jinx, you brought this in, Chi-Chi, and I held on to this one for the bonus hour. Okay, this person really wants me to get at her. Her name is Anita, and she lives in Morristown, New Jersey. And she faxed me a plethora of times earlier during the show. And she just faxed 2 seconds ago. Chi-Chi just brought it in, but I was about to read it to you anyway. Dear Wendy, I'm a 32-year-old, and I've been married to my husband for 1 year now. We both have one child together, a 9-month-old boy, and we're expecting our second child, this time a girl, due in June. We just came back from Aruba where we celebrated our anniversary. While we were on vacation, he made numerous promises to me, and one of them was that he will never cheat on me as long as he lives. Last night, you can begin the drum roll now. Last night, my husband and I had sex, and afterward we both fell asleep. At around 4 a.m., I got up to use the bathroom when I heard moaning. Coincidentally, you were on the right button. I heard moaning coming from the babysitter's room. We have a live-in babysitter, Wendy. The babysitter's room is next to my son's room. The door wasn't even closed. It was It was half open. I swung the door open, Wendy, only to see my husband positioning the babysitter on her back to have sex with her. Wendy, the babysitter, is a 20-year-old college student from Morris County Community College. World, I thank you for listening every day. He is so attentive. He's here every day, and right on cue, he delivers his lines. Wendy, my husband, jumped off of her and said to me, "Honey, it was a terrible mistake." Wendy, the babysitter, said nothing. I packed up all of her belongings, including her heavy textbooks, and threw them from the second floor out onto the lawn. I told her to leave and that I wasn't going to pay her. Wendy, my husband has still kept quiet about this whole incident. Not even an explanation for his actions. Wendy, what should I do? I love this man very much. He's the breadwinner in our house. He pays my car note, my insurance, the mortgage. He's a truck driver, makes a lot of money, $98,000 per year after taxes. My husband is also a very successful person. He also owns his own hardware store. I'm not after his money, Wendy, because I'm very successful myself. I'm a professor at Montclair University. I want my children to grow up with both of their parents, but I don't know what to do. Please, Wendy, I know that you give good advice to women who call you up about relationship problems. I need your advice on what to do, how to approach my husband about this matter. That's from Anita. Well, she knows what she wants. She loves him. She didn't say anything about leaving him, divorcing him, whatever. So she's focused. See, that's the first thing. You got to focus on what it is that you want. Not what he wants or anybody else wants, but what you want. She wants her husband. She wants her family. She loves him, not just for the kids and not just for the money. She loves him. For some relationships, cheating is the absolute end. For some relationships, it depends on how the cheating is done. Slaying the babysitter in the next room. Oh, yeah. Anita. I just put another list of reasons that I'd get divorced. There's another one. Slaying Mrs. Lopez in the next room. Exactly. The beat downs would be crazy. Anita, you need to talk to your husband about this immediately, and you need to call attention to it. Like have a babysitter in you all's house to come get the baby, take your child someplace else, and you all need to have like an entire weekend to hash this out. And it's not going to be an entire weekend for you to get over it emotionally, but he of course he's feeling stupid. He doesn't know what to say, you know, and you don't know what to say. As smart as you are, love is the level playing field. I always say that. It makes fools out of all of us. But you need to speak with your husband, and you need to lead the conversation since he's not able to say anything. Be careful because you're pregnant. You don't want to go into early labor. You also don't want to scream around the 9-month-olds, back and forth. Get a babysitter for the weekend because you're going to have a million questions for him. You want to know how long it's been going on, yada, yada, yada. It's not about the other woman. Please don't call her up. It's not about her. This is about you and your husband, and it's about your husband making very poor choices, and take it from there. You guys need to have this talk, like, right away. You can't deal with this. You were expecting a child in June. Oh, gosh. And you know what? And who picked this babysitter? I know what everybody has in their mind. Oh, the babysitter came out, looking like Gabrielle Union. No. A lot of times the ones that they slay, it's just some fresh new willing Tukey. I mean, she could have looked like the total opposite of what you would think any man would touch. But she was there. Dialogue. And you open it. And you might want some therapy for yourself. Because if you're going to be willing to go on with your marriage and everything like that, then there are going to be some things that you're going to have to clear up with a therapist. That, like, you can't continually be a person over their head once they've cheated if you've agreed to stay. If you've agreed to stay, then you can't keep bringing up, well, I don't trust you. You know what I mean? I found therapy extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. But if you want to get a divorce, then get a divorce. Then give him a tongue lashing, beat him down and all that other kind of stuff. Drive him away because he's already driven you away. But if you're going to stay, if you're really voting to stay, you got to learn how to diffuse the anger in other ways. Like go to a therapist once a week. Okay. Start up 3 times a week. Trust me, it works. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 7 p.m. When your day is done. That's a good time to go to therapy. Oh, gosh. Okay, we have to take a break. I told everybody that I was going to be picking the winner for the trip to Puerto Rico. Oh, and so now I need all 4 names. I need all 4 names, and I need to... Okay. And just look, just pass me one. Just close your eyes and just pass me one. Okay. I have one in my hand. It was passed to me by my trusty Girl Friday, Chi-Chi. The winner of not just the Universal ticket passes for WBLS night, hosted by me in Newark, New Jersey on May 23rd. All 4 winners, we gave away a pair of these passes every hour on the show today. And all 4 winners qualified for a trip for 2 to Puerto Rico, the very last pair of tickets to Puerto Rico on the face of the earth. And they're right here. And the tickets, we should probably dial up and call. What if he's, oh, damn. Never mind. No, because I don't want to go through the disappointment of him not being there. Mr. Michael Lee of Madison Street in Brooklyn. Michael's going to Rico. Michael's going to Rico. No more trips. Yeah, Michael. You know what? Oh, hell. Michael, get to that telephone number that ends in 80. That's his business, and he's home by now.
No, I think that's his cell phone number. I can try and call him.
It is?
I can try and call him, get him on the line.
Let's dial him up, Goose. We'll dial him up now. This is very backward. We should have probably called him to begin with. That's okay. While Goose is dialing, let's gossip. Mariah Carey just shot the video for Say Something, that new song that we're playing here at WBLS, which I absolutely love. In one scene, she's spotted in the back seat of a very expensive car with Pharrell Williams. And also, Snoop is also believed to be in the video, but they're not exactly sure. Say Something is the next single, which we are already actually playing here on WBLS, from the Emancipation of Mimi. M1 from the Dead Prez has his solo album coming out on March 21st. Can somebody reach the crickets? Never mind. I just did it in my head. Wow. What's wrong with the phone?
Busy.
That's not busy, Goose. That's not the busy signal. No, that wasn't, Goose. Goose, that wasn't the busy signal. That was the you dialed wrong, and it was the fast busy. Hey, Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about.
No,
that wasn't the busy signal.
No, that was the busy signal.
No, it wasn't. Prince's new CD comes out on March 21st. Don't forget. Not really a whole hell. Not really a whole hell of a lot. Hi, may I please speak with Michael?
He's at work. He won. That's my husband.
Yay! He's going to Puerto Rico with the next broad. Yay!
No, he's not. He got me. He's taking me.
Congratulations.
Who am I talking to?
You're speaking with Wendy. Who am I speaking with?
Wendy, I'm Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Wendy. Oh, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what a good day.
This is Mrs. Lori Lee, wife of Mr. Michael Lee. You guys are coming to Puerto Rico.
I'm on the radio, Wendy?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wendy, I love your show.
Thank you so much.
I live for 2 o'clock.
Thank you. Now, were you already listening to hear the name called, or did you just turn on the radio?
He told me he wanted tickets. I was on my way home from work. He called my cell, babe, please listen to the radio and see who wins out of the 4 people. And you said him. You said we should call him or something like that. And we won.
Now, what is that?
Talked to my daughter.
Are those your people on the cell phone there?
Yes, this is Michael on the cell phone.
Yeah. Congratulations, Michael.
Michael, I'm talking to Wendy. Ryan, I'm talking to Wendy Williams. I got to call you back. That's my daughter. She's in at Adelphi University.
Oh, good. And she lives at home?
No, she stays on campus.
Ryan.
It's great. She's the only child. She's grown up. She has responsibility. It's great, Wendy. Thank you.
Ryan. The party is at your parents' house, March 30th through April 2nd. They are going to be so occupied in Puerto Rico, they won't be thinking about you. And all them people you're going to have walking all over their Persian rugs from Persia.
Oh, my goodness.
Listen, March 30th through April 2nd, we're going to fly you there. We're going to put you up. We're staying 5-star. It's going to be absolutely a crazy, sexy, cool trip.
I'm going tomorrow morning and get me a bathing suit.
Exactly.
Or 2 or 3. How many days?
Well, it's Thursday. I'm broadcasting by the pool, so that'll be one bathing suit.
Oh my
Friday, another broadcast by the pool. Saturday, you might want to take the little trip over to St. Thomas or maybe lay by one of the 11 pools with you and your hubby.
Oh, my God.
And then Sunday, we all pack up and leave.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, you got to have a few sexy outfits because Thursday, we're having the karaoke. Friday, we're having the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience featuring Drew Frazier, Roz, who's funny as hell, and Michael Blackston.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Pone and them, you know what? It was a whole travel conflict and all like that. But, Roz was just on Jamie Foxx special.
Okay.
Drew Frazier's funny as hell, Michael Blackston. And then, of course, Saturday night is the big island party at Palomino Island. We're going to have the Jutney going over starting at, is that what you call it? The ferry, the Jitney. The ferry. Starting at 7 o'clock at night. Of course, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. We've got celebrities and our New York DJs flying down there. It's going to be a wonderful time.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, WBLS 107.5. I love you guys.
Oh, thank you so much.
You.
All right. Hold on, and I guess somebody will give you information to give to Michael pertaining to you guys going on this trip, okay?
I got my pen and my paper.
Good, and all you need is a driver's license and to go to Puerto Rico, so you're good.
And we got that.
Okay, terrific.
Thank you, Wendy.
All right, Michelle, Lori. And you tell Michael I said, how you doing?
Okay.
And tell Ryan I said, party at your house.
Okay.
And everybody will be back to round out the show. I'll take some more of your phone calls and we'll gossip on the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WVLS.
Thank you, babe.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me on The Quiet Storm. The only place you'll get that musical massage after a long, hard day.
The closer I get to you, I'd rather be beside you in a song.
I'm here for you. Weeknights, 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm.
And after you relax with The Quiet Storm, join me, Champagne, midnight to 6 a.m. with your words of wisdom and our late night pillow talk as we toast the New York late night on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
This portion of programming is brought to you by McDonald's. Still hungry? With the $1 menu, you can add 4-piece McNuggets and a sundae to your favorite McDonald's meal. I'm loving it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Vivica Fox, and you're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Thank you, Viv. That's my girl, Viv. We do a magazine called Jolie Magazine. Shout out to all my people at Jolie Magazine, too. I hope I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at the Loft Space for the champagne party.
Hey.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Lisa. Can I have that back for just one moment? Thanks. I'm going to be dreaming about this Starbucks banana frappuccinos until I get one. That's fat thoughts. Like, LA weight loss, schmosh. Fat thoughts are fat thoughts. Always thinking about food. Chi-Chi, you're going to be dreaming about it too, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Damn. Did you see this in the newspaper today? They say banana is the new flavor for Starbucks this summer. I need one of them and one of those burgers from Red Robin on the big poster, on the big on the big sign on Route 3 as you come into the city. It's got fried onion rings on it and a big patty and real red tomato and green leafy lettuce, and it looks high and One day when nobody's looking, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to secretly eat in a back booth by myself. You secret eat sometimes. Come on, baby. You want to go out for dinner? Have you eaten today? No, I haven't had anything. In the meantime, you had a grande Taco Bell, and you know what I mean? Men lie too. Listen to this. It's a giant. First of all, they offer a flavor of the summer every summer. It says in the newspaper. And last summer, it was something that I was totally turned off to. I don't go to Starbucks for tea. And when I do, when I pay $4 for it, I always feel like I'm getting ripped off because the bags are just sitting right there on the side. They put the same damn hot water in that you do at your house. They open up a celestial herbal tea bag, and that's it. There's nothing special. There's no foam frothing, like nothing jazzy going on with the tea. But they have hit it on the head with this banana drink, boy. They like to have something every summer that caters to people who don't necessarily drink coffee. I drink coffee, but man... a banana cream frappuccino and and they have a banana caramel version.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you like the banana caramel version? Yeah. Fat ass. I'll just stick with the banana and I'll order it low fat, no cream. It'll still be 700 calories, but for some reason I feel better because I don't have the caramel. You ever see him squish the caramel and the guy, you say, "Can I get an extra squeeze?" And they just squeeze the daylights out of it. I'm like, damn. I just can't. Scott, we don't get phone reception in here, so why would you be in here trying to talk on a cell phone? He's in here trying to talk on telling me to shut up, and I'm talking. The drinks are made from pureed bananas. Then there's a light version. I'm going right in for the fat one. I'm going to lose my 10 pounds on LA weight loss and give myself a treat. It is what it is. I have a letter from New York from the Flavor of Love. Yeah. They're sending old Mike Wallace on 60 Minutes out to pasture. At 87 years old, he's not ready to retire. But I guess, Yeah. Give him a radio show on WOR. That's where old people go in broadcast. That's where I would like to be. It's my aspiration. Stick around long enough to get one of them 2-hour shows on WOR. Wheel me up to the mic like they do Old Man Grant. And let me do my thing. Vieira's contract is up from The View in the summer. They're looking at her maybe replacing Katie Couric over at the Today Show. Tomorrow's the big champagne party. I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a very special affair. You guys are invited. The Loft Space is the place to be. 515 West 29th Street between 10th and 11th Avenue. People have been calling and ordering bottles of champagne. The thing is that the free pours for the ladies is between, between 11 and midnight. But if you taste a bit of a pour, which is like the equivalent to that cap that you drink with your mouthwash, which, by the way, causes black fuzzy tongue. We talked about that yesterday during the Medical Minute. If you weren't here, sorry. Too much mouthwash causes black fuzzy tongue. Wait, where are we going from here? I'm not going anywhere. Not until I read this letter from New York. Dear fans, Many of you contacted me after seeing the final episode to make sure I was doing all right, and the answer is a positive yes, because the show aired weeks after the results. I'm sure many of you felt like everything was live, but the truth is that I cried my heart out in the limo, and I quickly recovered afterwards. It was not easy because I still stand by my words that I really and truly did love Flav. She capitalizes did real big. Sometimes when you put your heart on the line like I did, there's always a risk. My feelings for him were sincere. However, notice I used the word did. For me, when you gamble, shut up! For me, when you gamble for love, it's all worth it. People always ask me the same thing. How can you love a man like that? What do you see in him? You can do much better than that. Well, that's easy. But in the beginning, I came in the contest with an open heart and the great opportunity for exposure to launch my acting career, honey. As strange as it might sound, I liked Flav's funny, eccentric, and quirky personality. Yada, yada, yada. Just get over. Overtime, yada, yada, yada. I didn't mind the fact that he had money. A girl like me needs a sugar daddy to take her shopping. Over time, there was a connection. I slowly grew to love him. God, why is this? Look, this letter is 3 pages. I'll tell you how it ends, and I'll fill in the meat tomorrow. I have a half a day tomorrow, which is weird in radio, I know. First couple of hours are going to be best ofs. What do you have for the best of show, Hollywood? I mean, the best of portions?
Don't tell him.
Yeah, sure, tell him.
Gail.
Oh, Gail King.
His friend,
okay.
Your friend Lisa Carnegie.
Oh, and Lisa Carnegie. What did Lisa call up about? What were we talking about? Something. We were talking about
Whitney Houston.
Oh gosh, we were talking about Whitney Houston. Lisa never heard the song, and I told her, listen online. She lives in Virginia. She's going to Puerto Rico with us, though. By the way, we'll be cutting up. Scal, you remember Lisa? My friend from back in the day. Anyway, oh gosh, I have to go. To conclude, I have to thank all of you who supported me, my fans, my family, and God, and I come into the house, yada with goals. For now, I will continue to live and learn and grow and become a better person. I have numerous projects I'm working on. I'll keep you posted on everything. Bye. I can't wait for 2 weeks when they all fight it out, because I saw New York was toppling furniture on the... I have to go. I love you for listening. Vaughn's up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Ataba is a cross between Tata and Bye-Bye. Bye.
Hey, yo, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Flavor Flav just wants everybody to know that you are listening to the Wendy Williams Experience right here on WBLS.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.